Hello everybody, welcome to the live tonight. Hello to Paula, hello to Amy, nice to see you guys. Juanson is not quite here yet, and Lilith will not be joining us tonight. So guys, Juanson should be joining us soon. I'm gonna go and check out the PayPals, and I'm going to start off with Paula and Amy. How are you guys doing tonight? Hold on, I am over here. It's like my chat's not working. Can you guys hear me? Do I have? Oh, there you go. Hello, Paula. How are you doing, sweetie? Yes. Yes. Well, yeah. She's okay. She'll be okay. She herself is okay. I don't want to get into anything because it's not my place to say anything, but yeah, you guys will be seeing Lilith into the following days. I don't know when, but into the following days she will be back. Do not worry, guys. She is okay, but yeah, I'm not going to get more into it because it's not my place to say anything, but she's all right. Don't worry, guys. You guys are going to see her. She's still a mod into the live. She is doing okay. I can't say anything more, but that's what I'm going to say, okay? So just don't worry about her. She's okay. We can send her some beautiful, loving thoughts and prayers, though. That, I think, would definitely be well accepted. So hold on. Let me just go in here. And let's go see what I've got. All right, here we go. And let's get this going over here, and voila. Let me go back into the live, guys. Okay. She saw you, and then she went the other way, right? Yeah, I would have probably have done the same thing. I get it, sweetie. I do. My dear gosh. Hold on just one moment. Okay. Just 1 second. All right. Just 1 moment. I know she's not going nowhere, sending her bunches of love. All right. Okay. Yes, we need to send her a lot of love. She needs it right now. Okay, hold on just 1 moment. Okay, I'm actually not getting it over here. Okay, so let's go see. You are. I'm with you at this moment, Paula. Amy, if you would like to post out your questions, please go for it, sweetie. Hello, Issa. How are you doing? So, Paula, what ex-Leo girlfriend is thinking or feeling? What is she thinking and what is she feeling? Let's go see. She looks mad, right? You and your daughter, right? And yes. Welcome everybody for joining us tonight. It is lovely to see you guys. Hello, Aki, beautiful. Thank you. I'll be with you right after Amy, sweetie. Oh, of course you can, Issa. Of course. Hang around with us, beautiful. All right, so let's go and see this. Paula, what do we have coming on out? Hello, my beautiful Renesha. On getting a place. All right, well, look at that, sweetie. Here we go. My lights are already playing games on us. So my beautiful Paula, what is ex-Leo girlfriend thinking or feeling, right? I am getting over here our death, and we're finishing this up. Hello to SBMC. Nice to see you. Welcome to the channel. Let's just hold on 1 second over here. And let's do this. All right. And voila. So what I am going to say over here, ultimately, my beautiful Paula, is that ex-Leo girlfriend, what is she thinking and feeling? She's not thinking about any endings, quite frankly. I do have my death card. It is into a reverse position. It's really about a transformation. It's really about changes. So, you know, ultimately, she doesn't want to fight with you. She doesn't want to get into any problems whatsoever, which is why she's a little bit onto the side. She's kind of wondering about a lot of different kind of things. So ultimately, I am going to say over here, she is thinking about you. She is thinking about reaching on out, but she's not at that point yet where she is ready to reach out. Has she moved on? She has not moved on, sweetie. Absolutely not. I feel as though she's still into that position of, you know what? I want to reach out, but it's too soon. If I reach out right away, she's kind of afraid that you're going to say something that might be wrong or something that might be negative altogether. So this is the reason being, my beautiful Paula. Thank you, SBMC. That being said, I am getting over here our Three of Cups. All right, my beautiful. Well, did she move on altogether, right? Did she move on? Absolutely not. And I can see it over here. She is still stuck into that stagnant position where she does believe that you guys are meant to be together. She does believe that nobody else can really take your place. Was she looking on Facebook Messenger to see if you're online or on a dating site? And is she talking with someone? Let's go and see. Was she looking on Facebook Messenger to see if you're online or onto a dating site? Ultimately, I'm going to say she did not look into the messenger. I do feel as though she did try to see if you're onto some type of dating site, though. But, I mean, ultimately, there are many different types of dating sites, so maybe she thinks even though she might not have found you, that you could still be there. So she's a little bit unsure about exactly what you are doing with that dating site and if you're truly there or not. And is she talking with somebody right now? Let's go and find that out. Hello, beautiful Game On, Metal On. Nice to see you. Welcome to the channel. All right, let's go and see what we have. So I am getting over here our Three of Pentacles. My sweetie, is she talking with somebody new? I'm going to say there is somebody that she is talking with, but I do not believe that it is necessarily anything that has to do with love. I don't believe that that connection is there at all. So she is talking with some people. Or is she talking with them in order to have a relationship with them? I do not believe so. So let me validate these things with the pendulum for you, and then I'm going to go and see our dear friend Amy, followed out by Eki, Renesha, SBMC, and Game On, Metal On. Thank you, everybody, for your patience tonight. So let's go and see. Is ex-Leo girlfriend thinking or feeling something about Paula over here? She's still thinking and feeling love for Paula. And there's a yes. We also want to know, did ex-girlfriend Leo move on? Did she move on from Paula? That is ultimately a no. We want to know, was ex-girlfriend Leo looking for Paula on Messenger? For that, I am getting a no. Was she looking on any dating sites for Paula? And that is a yes. Is she talking with new people for love relationships? And that is a no, sweetie. Sending you so much love, beautiful Paula. Let's go see if Amy has posted her questions on out. And let me go keep track of everything that is going on over here. All right, let me go and see that. Hello, Bree. Nice to see you, sweetie. All right, so hold on, because you keep saving, but then it goes back down, right? Renasha, I know, we were talking about that, right? Money, you put aside, something comes on up. You put it aside, something else comes back up. There's always somewhere to spend your money, sweetie. I know. All right, well, let me go and see Amy. Here we go, followed out by Eki, Renesha, SBMC, Game On, and Bree are going to be the following readings into that order. So, here we go. I want to go and see Cancer's energy with Amy. Cancer's energy with Amy. Watson should be coming in soon too, guys. So you should be getting some updates soon. So Cancer's energy with Amy. All right, so Cancer's energy with Amy. I'm getting over here the Creator, so our Magician in reverse position, followed out by our Queen of Pentacles, also getting our Knight of Pentacles and our Ace of Swords. Ultimately, I am going to say over here that, you know what? He believes, and he truly does. He believes that if he could be with you, Amy, if he could, he would. There's no doubt about it. But he knows that, you know, he needs to change. He needs to make some decisions, and this is what he's been working on. So ultimately, I am getting my Creator in reverse position telling me that Cancer cannot make any moves towards Amy. That being said, we can't make any moves towards Amy, but are we still thinking about Amy? Do we still care about Amy? It's a definite yes, but at the same time, I do have to say, as much as we do care, we do still love you, we still do desire you, I feel as though we're trying to place you a little bit underneath the carpet, if you will. We're trying to put things a little bit more into the side because ultimately we know that we have to hide our feelings. It is simply not possible at this moment. What's he up to tonight? What is he up to tonight? Thank you, everybody, for joining us, by the way. Welcome to the channel tonight. So what is he up to tonight? All right, as for tonight, what I can see over here is, honestly, I do feel as though he's seeking for some type of attention. I'm going to say, honestly, I feel like he's trying to fix something with the wife, is what I'm seeing. He's trying to seek a little bit of attention. He's trying to be a little bit more impulsive. He's trying to make things work a little bit more. He's trying to be a little bit more cooperative. And I'm not going to say that they're having any sex or anything of the such. Simply, I feel as though we're trying to mend things. So we're trying to talk. We're trying to fix things. And this is a great plan that I am getting for tonight, for our Saturday night. This is what he is doing, sweetie. Did daughter-in-law have fun with you? Did daughter-in-law have fun with you? Let's go and find that out. So the daughter-in-law have fun with you. Thank you, everybody, for joining, by the way, and thank you for your patience. Okay, did daughter-in-law have fun with you? I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say that it was different. I'm going to say that it was fun. And I'm going to say that we did have a good time. We did have some good celebrations. So I'm going to say yes onto this one. What good is coming, and what do you need to know? What do you need to know? We're going to do it with this one over here. All right, what do you need to know? Ultimately over here, Knight of Coins. You do need to know that we're a little bit less holding on to you. So we're trying to kind of put you a little bit onto the side, but we want you to know that you're still into our options, that we still love you, and ultimately we still hold you into our heart, but we're simply not available at this moment. This is what you need to know for the moment. Now, what good is coming towards you? Let's go and see. What good is coming towards Amy? And what is it that you need to know? We did that one. So what good is coming towards you? I'm going to say ultimately over here, it's about working. You're going to have some success. Success is going to come, though, from hard work, putting that time in. This is going to be lovely. It's going to bring good things to you. With this, blessings, independence is going to come your way. You are just going to find that your boundaries are going to be clear. Your communication is going to be better. You're going to be constructing for yourself. So quite honestly, what I can feel is a certain freedom that is coming your way because you're releasing yourself from Cancer slowly, and beautiful success also that is coming from very hard work with your business. Does Cancer know that you were at Suns? Let's go and see that. Does Cancer know that you were at Suns? Okay, so I am definitely going to have to say over here 10 of Pentacles followed out by the Magician. It's a yes. We did know, sweetie. Let me go and see over here. Hold on. Hello, Ling the Aries. Nice to see you. Lilith is not with us tonight, guys. She has some family matters that she has to tend to, so she's not with us tonight. We're going to have our Hwanson, who should be arriving sometime shortly. So I don't quite have the list for the moment, but she's okay and she'll be back, guys. We can send our beautiful prayers her way, though, because I do know that she needs a lot of love and a lot of beautiful hugs at this moment. No, I do feel as though we're really going to try to fix things while we're there, Amy. So we're really trying to fix things at this moment. Because honestly, over here, hold on just a second. Issa, you're so funny. You can be beautifully handsome, honestly. Yes. You're getting handsome 2 or 3 times a year, right? But beautiful. I know, but I say beautiful into a different way. Ha ha ha. I say beautiful into a beautiful soul, not necessarily the beauty of the masculine or of the feminine. Ah, and that's where I got you, sweetie. But yes, you are beautiful or handsome, whichever one you want. Both of them is all good. You know what? I feel like he was kind of disappointed because he was not there. I will, Ling. I will, sweetie. You're so absolutely amazing. I thank you, Ling the Aries. I'm going to say over here that we are trying, Amy, to fix things because we feel like it's just going to be that much easier to be into the relationship and try to fix things instead of just kind of hanging around just to kind of waste some time and be unhappy. I feel like we're trying to put a little bit of effort into this. You did okay at your event, didn't you, sweetie? Well, good for you. Congratulations. Did you have a little bit of a something that didn't go quite as much as you would like to? You need to prepare, right? He might be coming. I know. Remember to check 3 times. Oh, yes, definitely, definitely. Ling, you're absolutely hilarious. All right, okay. I'm going to go and see over here our dear friend Aki, followed out by Renesha, SBMC, Game On, and Bree. So, Aki, let's go and get the blunt deck. Let's go and do that. I will be sending all your love and your hugs and your beautiful prayers to our beautiful Lilith right after the live. Oh, Amy, it's tough. It's really difficult. I feel as though it is still very stressful. It is still very toxic, but we do our very best, if you will. So yes, it's really not an easy thing altogether, my beautiful. Let me just write myself a moment over here. Okay, so here we go, Eki. Let's go for it. I appreciate it, Issa. I know what I need to do. I know what I need to do. I want you to know that I do see signs about you absolutely everywhere. Amy, my pleasure, sweetie. I do want you to know that I do want to commit to you. At this moment, I'm just not quite ready for it. I don't quite have the energy for this right now. But I do want you to know that I do want to make this work. Yeah, no, Ling. You're so funny, Ling. Seriously. Let's go and see the other deck. Oh, you did, Renesha. It was your fault, though, when you should have had everything done the day before. Lessons learned, right? Yes, and staying focused and not panicking. But it was not a big thing. It was not a big thing. I knew you'd get through it just perfectly, Renesha, honestly. Well, let's go and see the purple with the big heart. Absolutely. Okay. I want you to know that I do feel so safe with you. I feel as though you have your guard up with me, and I don't really like that. I feel uncomfortable about it. I would like us to meet so we can ultimately talk. I have never felt this way about anyone before. I see you as my best friend as well as the one that I do love. And then you would like the purple and red rose. Absolutely. That would be this one over here. And voila. Thank you and welcome everybody to the channel tonight. I want you to know that I have things going on in my life that require my full attention right now. I know that you may not feel for me as I do feel for you. I'm embarrassed by my actions and I'm really quite upset with myself. I feel overwhelmed. I am drowning in my own thoughts. Hello to fairies. Nice to see you. Welcome to the channel and thank you, sweetie. I am not sure that I can meet your expectations. Sometimes I feel like the pressure is actually quite strong. I cannot give you what you want or what you deserve right now. I need more time. Well, hello, Juanson. Nice to see you, sweetie. Nice to see you. I'll give you the list, okay, Juanson? Not a problem, sweetie. I got you. Juanson, I have Renesha, who's going to be out. I'm going to send you the list, okay, sweetie? So I have Renesha, SBMC, followed on by Game On. We also have Bree, and we have F8 Fairies over here. This is our list, okay, so far, sweetie. It is so nice to see you, Juanson. So here we go. And you would like to also have the Cupid. Let's go and see Cupid. All right. Don't lose faith because good things are ahead of us. I want to get to know more about you. I also want you to know that your energy absolutely does heal me. As time goes by, you and me will have a happy ending if we both love with honesty and empathy. Thank you, Juanson. And the shadow, absolutely. Let's go and do the shadow love over here. I want you to know that for the moment, I'm feeling a little bit blocked. I wish that I could be a different person for you. Why do I feel this way? I am stuck in all different kind of visions of us together. I want you to know that ultimately you were right. And the way that I have treated you was wrong. Eki, sending you so much love, beautiful. Let's go see our dear friend Renesha. So yes, I'm getting a place, right? How's that looking like? Let's go see. I do have to say I'm really, really happy that things, that things worked out, sweetie, for your event. I knew that they would be, so I'm proud of you. I'm glad about that. Yeah, but you know what? Now there's two of you. There's you and Juanson, so... we need a little bit of that male energy in here. It is all good, sweetie. Yes. All right. So, Renesha, general reading on getting a place. You are searching. You are definitely searching. I feel as though you're moving, but really with great, how could I say? I feel like you're moving on forward very prudent. You're taking really one step at a time. You're a little bit unsure. I feel like there's a kind of, a couple things that are kind of holding you back over here. Ultimately, I'm going to say, I want you to be careful. And I know that we're talking about a place, and this is, a general reading, but on getting a place, I don't quite see you at this moment. 2 is a couple. Absolutely is, but it's a couple maybe into a different kind of a way. So here we go. I'm definitely going to have to say, somebody's being a little bit unfair. Somebody's being dishonest with you over here. And I feel like you really need at some point to just say, this is it. This is what I'm doing. I might not get exactly what it is that I want. I might not get that, I don't know, that luxury apartment, or that apartment that has 3 bedrooms, or that has, next to the water, or whatever your criteria are, sweetie. I just feel as though if you switch up your criteria a little bit, maybe look in different kind of areas, that you will be able to find something, because ultimately, I don't see you moving into the following 3 to 4 months, but I do see that you need to choose happiness, because at this moment, you're getting people who are trying to control you. You're getting a little bit of chaos, anger, greediness. You're just not really into a place where you're feeling like you're all that comfortable, where you are well. So ultimately, you're going to have to choose happiness out of all of this. And until you choose happiness as your main criteria, moving on forward, I feel like it could be a little bit difficult. So on getting a place, I'm going to say you need to go out and you need to search more, sweetie. I don't see you moving yet. I would love to tell you, sweetie, you are moving. Oh, how I would, but I don't see it. So for the following 3 to 4 months, I know, Renesha, I love you, sweetie. You got to change your criteria. May it be, I don't know, instead of a house, a condo, or an apartment, or a 3rd floor instead of a 1st floor, or I don't know. You're going to have to change some stuff here, sweetie. And ultimately, you're going to have to pick happiness above everything else. And then is when you're truly going to find, sweetie. You've got this, beautiful. You're going to do it. I know you're tired of staying at your parents. I know, but your money kept going down. And then I know, sweetie. And then up and then down. I know, and your dad's like not all that nice, right? Or he's grumpy. Yeah, I get it, sweetie. So ultimately, this is what I'm getting. These are these controlling people that are around you. So I feel as though you need to choose that happiness, and I'm going to let you figure. I'm so sorry, Renesha. Don't cry. Don't cry so much, sweetie. I am sending you so much love, so many beautiful hugs. Honestly, you've got this, sweetie. You're gonna do just fine. Change those criterias. Start looking again. Ask me that question again. Maybe we'll see that move coming on in for you. SBMC, you would like to know Leo's current thoughts towards you. Absolutely. Let's go and do that. So, Leo's current thoughts towards you. Let's go and see that. I know it's stressing you out. I know, sweetie. 10 of Pentacles, followed out over here by our Page of Swords. Also getting our 5 of Swords, followed on out by our King of Cups. And the Lovers. Ultimately over here, SBMC, Leo's current thoughts towards you. It's a little bit complicated. I feel as though we're thinking about you. I feel like we're thinking about offering something towards you, some love or some reconciliation, but ultimately we're not doing it. Why are we not doing it? Because of these cards over here. We have not yet found our happiness. We're afraid that something has kind of been taken away. We don't know if we can gain that back, if we can get that back. May it be a part of love, may it be a part of trust, may it be that look towards the future. There's a little something that seems to be missing over here, and we're really, really afraid of getting into any type of period where we could be conflictual, where we could have some fighting. I don't feel as though we have the energy to get back to what has happened in order to have the reconciliation at this moment. Therefore, I feel like we're not thinking about the option all that much. I'm going to say for the moment, we do care about you. We do think about you. We do think about reaching on out, but we're ultimately not psychologically and not emotionally ready for it yet. So we need a little bit more time. I'm going to say these cards are beautifully positive. What we really need to do over here is just really find our happiness again, find our strength again, so we can come back to you, but in a great place, into a happy place where we can really start onto a positive note. Well, hello, Zach. How are you doing, sweetie? Nice to see you. Thank you for the list, Swanson, sweetie. That being said, SBMC, let me know if there's anything else I can do for you. Okay, thank you, Swanson, for those updates, sweetie. Game on, Metal on. How's George feeling about you? And some message cards, absolutely. Let's go here. So we are with oh, game on, Metal on. You're so sweet. Game on, Metal on. How is George feeling about you? I am getting over here that we have some anxiety, that we're kind of stressed. I'm also getting that we're standing our ground. We're not letting you go. We still are interested in being with you. We still do want to be with you. But honestly, this is not going to surprise you whatsoever. But look at this. We're getting over here our swords. We're getting our moon. Everything in here is just absolutely stressed. We're so stressed. I don't know if you saw him lately or not. A lot of anxiety over here. We're kind of feeling like we have so much anxiety that we're feeling a little bit hopeless. We're feeling as though maybe, what are we going to do? How are we going to move on forward? What is our next solution? So a lot of anxiety. I feel as though we make a lot of ideas, a lot of illusions into our mind. We have a lot of scenarios that are kind of coming on through. Ultimately, over here, I don't feel as though he listens to his intuition whatsoever, because if he did, he would definitely know, that he needs to move on closer to you, right? So altogether, I'm going to say I'm seeing a little bit of isolation. So if he has gotten a little bit closer to you, I feel like he might be a little bit distant again for a couple of days. And if he's already been distant, I'm going to say he's going to continue to be a little bit distant. A little bit like George always is, really. You say what? You would say this deja vu, but last time you didn't know where your bestie was, and it was December, right? Hot and could be too. Definitely, sweetie. I know. Yeah, it's a different kind of deja vu, right? Yeah. Yeah, that was horrible. That was such a thing. We were looking for her all over the time. You feel like it's a mixture of his personal life as well. Yes, well, you feel like it's a mix of his personal life as well, all together into it. Has in the past, has he been hurt? Let me go see. Has he ever told you anything about that, game on? Has he ever talked to you about him being hurt, anything kind of happening that could have brought some problems or some issues that are making that he's so slow, that he's so anxious? Let's go see. No, I don't think you will, Amy. I feel like you're going to stay pretty much stagnant. And at some point, you're just going to say, that's it, I've had enough. And ultimately, I feel like you're going through the very worst part altogether. My beautiful game on. I'm looking into the cards by great curiosity over here. I want to go see a little bit what is going on. I'm getting Seven of Cups followed out by our Hierophant. Also getting over here our Seven of Swords. I'm ultimately going to say that, you know what? Into the past, I do feel as though he has been left a couple times. Somebody has been, in particular, there has been one girlfriend who was dishonest. I feel as though he thought that, this was a good love. It was a potential. There was a lot of love. There was a lot of care. And I kind of feel like he was almost just, well, she was dishonest with him. I kind of feel like she just almost kind of ghosted him. And this is when he thought that there were going to be a lot of different options, a lot of different possibilities. So it was really just absolutely unexpected. So ultimately, I'm going to say maybe this is where a little bit of his fear is coming on through. It seems to be coming from the past, where there's been a lot going on through. There was a lot of heartache. There was a lot of frustration. There's been a moment of just, being left alone altogether. So he has, at first, you'd give him the time of day. But yeah, He was being difficult. So you stopped, and then he wonders why you don't chase him, right? That's it, exactly. He was being difficult, I know. No, you're not going to hurt anymore, Amy. Your hurt is done, sweetie. You're working on getting better right now, my beautiful. Let me give you some messages and see what he has to say. I'm going to actually start off with the Hermit deck. I feel like it's the best one. But my beautiful game on, this is running past, I mean, a long time ago. This is going way, 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 way back. He has been hurt. He just doesn't really know how to deal with all of this, and he's kind of afraid to get back into a relationship because of what has happened to him previously. So ultimately, it's a little bit his barrier, which absolutely makes sense by him playing these games of yes and no, and yes and no, and yes and no. I get closer, then I get afraid, and I just kind of, move away. So it's really his past that is hurting him in such a way that I feel as though he has let go of this person, but he's never really let go of the feeling of being lost, of being alone, of being abandoned. Yeah, I know you don't want to, sweetie, no. I am getting over here, I am sorry. I am sorry. Also, I'm getting that I feel like your family, people around you, just might not like me if we were together, right? Ultimately, I need you to choose. I need you to make a couple little steps forward closer to me. I also want you to know over here that I feel like I'm ready, even though I'm not really ultimately ready. Hold on. Also getting him a little bit too afraid to talk. So let's go switch up decks and let's go see what we've got. Renesha, I will check that out for you, sweetie. Give me a couple moments, okay? A General and Y Rory, which is such a difficult name for me to say, honestly, is still ignoring you. Hello, Nita. Thank you, and welcome to the channel, beautiful. Okay. Let me go to the blunt deck. It is for me. If I say it in French, Renesha, it is easy. Rory, it is so easy. In English, I don't know, it's like a tongue twister. Although ours are not really tongue twisters. I don't know why. It's tough. Okay, so we're on hold, but I want you to know that I am coming back towards you. Hello, Nita. You are the one that I do want to spend my life with. I have seen the future with you, and I do want you by my side. I regret a lot of choices that I have made with you. I regret the fact that I do avoid our connection. I also want you to know that I do believe that we will be together, and that I am trying to change to be the person that you would like me to be, maybe a little bit more proactive, getting a little bit closer to you, sweetie. Let me know, Game On, if there's anything else I can do for you. I know you are, Amy. I know it's going to take some time, but you know what? You have so much to look forward to. You do. Think about your beautiful success, everything that you are accomplishing, and think about your beautiful independence. Think about the new love that can come into your life, who will be there for you at all times, and just for you. Let's go and see your dear friend Bree. Can I see you going through a personal transformation to the future? Describe in detail. Growth, physical appearance, lifestyle changes, etc. Channeled messages, oral cards, and pendulum. Let's go and see for our dear friend Bree. Nice to see you tonight, sweetie. All right, so here we go. It did, didn't it? Honestly, Game On, into my whole mind, yes, it is a complete conversation I've got going on. I can hear him talking to you. Oh, yeah. So let's go and see for our dear friend over here, Bree. Fairies 5, you are up next, followed by Nita. And then I'm going to go and see Renesha with that difficult name, Rory. Here we go. So, Let's go and find this out. You did, didn't you? Okay, it's yeah, you're such a sweetie pie. You really are, and you are so perfectly polite, I do have to say. Yes. Yeah, this is a different kind of blunt, isn't it? I'm going to say over here for you, my beautiful Brie, are you going to be going through a personal transformation into the future? Growth, physical experience, and everything. What I can actually see is there seems to be some type of transformation that's coming on through, but I don't feel like it's coming right away. I'm going to say that a transformation might be coming on through into the beginning of next year, somewhere around January or February. There seems to be some type of changes. There seems to be over here a change that is going to come from a conflict. There is something that's going to happen. It's going to be a little bit conflictual. There's going to be some disagreements. There's going to be some changes. You're going to feel rejected, like almost like a little bit of a false start over here. You're going to be looking for a certain direction. You're going to be looking to maybe even lighten up your passion again. And while looking for that, hello, Garnet, sweetie. Our beautiful Lilith is not with us tonight, sweetie, but I will definitely tell her that you were in and you said hi. Yeah, don't ask me that, Issa. So I'm going to say over here, my beautiful Brie, changes are coming on in for you next year. I do feel as though some physical appearance might change. I feel like the hair color is going to change, and you might actually cut it. It might be cut, you know, a little bit shorter. Let me put it that way. As for the personal growth, your physical appearance, I don't, other than the hair, the color, and the actual cut, I don't see all that much. Your growth, though, you're going to become stronger. You're not going to want to take any more crap from anybody, quite honestly. I feel like you're going to stand your ground a little bit more. I feel like you already do, but you're going to be a little bit more strong. You're going to have a little bit more of that strength. Why? Because you're going to be, somebody did something to you. You're going to have some type of conflict, and this is what's going to bring a little bit everything ahead. There's a lot that you want to accomplish. There's a lot that you want to do that you have not been doing, and I just kind of feel like this is part of that transformation altogether. So lifestyle changes, not too much. You might cut off a person or two around you, but I really just feel like you're moving more ahead into your personal growth inside. You're learning more. You're listening to yourself more. You're following your truth. You're changing a little bit your physical appearance, but other than that, you're actually really just moving on with your passion, with what you desire. And it seems to be starting somewhere into the beginning of 2023, sweetie. Thank you, Paula, for that, sweetie. Let's go and see over here some channeled messages. And to the channeled messages, I am going to actually go see this one over here. It's going to give you some channeled messages. Here we go. And voila. Gandalf, right? We thought we saw Gandalf tonight at a restaurant, yes, in the old town. He was sitting down at a cafe. He looked just like Gandalf. Talking about Gandalf. Okay, so let's go and see. Here we go. Now, these messages are coming in a different way, so they could be coming from people who you're going to be meeting later on into your future, my beautiful Brie. I do want to live with you. You also need to be patient with me. I feel as though there's going to be somebody over here that you are going to be challenging their beliefs. Somebody is also going to be surprising you. There is no doubt about it. And I'm also going to say that whatever is coming on through is coming kind of soon. If I move on forward to some messages over here on some oracle cards. All right, you need to know that spirit is around you, your angels also. Take this opportunity to manifest your highest dreams. The portal to your abundance is absolutely opening towards you. Also, pay attention to your mind and what you are focusing on. Think only on what positive reality you want to see, as it will manifest for you. Hey, you are funny, Juanson. You are. I thought he looked like Gandalf, but we went to the old town with one of Anel's friends, and she thought that he looked like Dumbledore. So kind of funny that you would have mentioned that. Yeah, and he was at a cafe. I know, right? So, also, Bree, this is a message to be diplomatic and compassionate towards your fellow brothers and sisters. Speak your truth to them through your divine light and your life's purpose. Remember to maintain in harmony within so that it can be displayed outward into your beautiful world. Juanson, it's almost like you were spying onto my evening. My dear gosh. You do know everything, don't you? All right, so pendulum, I don't have all that many pendulum questions with the questions that you asked, and I will ask the ones that I can. So here we go. I want to know, for Bree, will Bree be going through a personal transformation into the near future? And that is a yes. Also, we want to know, will Bree be changing her physical appearance? And that is a yes. Hello, Michelle. Nice to see you, beautiful. And when will Bree be making these transformations? Please do let me know when, in which year. 2023, my beautiful. Sending you so much love, Bree. Let's go and see Fairies 5 at this moment. You would like to know, will your husband, JL, and you come back together, Fairies? Let's go and see, sweetie. And thank you for waiting so patiently. I'm moving over to Nita after, followed out by Renesha. Yes, really? You know what? A honey lemon tea sounds like something that Lilith would absolutely love, right? A honey lemon tea. I think she could use a honey lemon tea right now. Yes, most likely. Oh, I love you too, my beautiful Amy. You know where to write me any messages. You know where to reach me, sweetie. I am blessed to have you into my life too, sweetie. Everything's going to be okay. You trust me. You are going through the very worst. Nothing but good things are coming towards you now, Amy. Fairies 5, sweetie. Will your husband, JL, and you come back together? Honestly, I'm seeing transformations. I'm seeing some changes. I'm seeing some looking towards the future. You know what? I'm going to say yes onto this, Fairies. I'm going to say yes. Hello, my beautiful Zaria. How are you feeling tonight? And let me explain to you why, Fairies. My High Priestess over here is telling me that it's not quite the moment right now. So, and I'm going to validate this with a pendulum for you. So, for the moment, not quite the time, but I do want you to remember, we're into this moment of choice. This is what your husband is doing right now. We're thinking, we're wondering, how are we doing it? We're looking towards the future. At this moment, we're making some transformations. We're making some changes. You're transforming. He's transforming. But the important thing is that he is still thinking about you. You are still thinking about him. Now, we know that we don't want to reconnect right away, but do we ultimately want to reconnect? Yes, and I feel like we are going to go for a renewal. I feel as though we are manifesting. We're manifesting for reconnection, for a reconciliation, but we're not quite ready for it. We must finish that healing. Everything must be clear within our heart, within our mind, and I do truly believe that it is going to be a yes. If this energy stays as it is within the following 4 weeks, it's a yes. Let me go see. Is he breaking up? Let me validate that. Let me validate that, Fairies. So, we do want to know over here for Fairies 5, will her husband JL and Fairies 5 come back together? Will they reconciliate? And I'm getting a yes onto this one, sweetie. So I will say yes, beautiful. And let me go and see about that over here. Zaria, can you send them to my email, sweetie, like you did yesterday? Could that be good for you? You say you dreamt you ended up on a throne chair and then the now dead Sultan King walked out onto your right side and turned to you and declared, "You are now a god." What is that? I kind of feel like there's something that you have succeeded about, Isla. There is something that you've been wanting to do that you, anyways, at least subconsciously have managed to do, and this is why. So it is a certain success that you must acknowledge that is either coming into your life or you've already succeeded and maybe have not really noticed because it could be onto a subconscious level. Thank you, Zaria, sweetie. Hello, my beautiful Nuna. Thank you so very much. We are, sweetie. Nice to see you. All right, let's go and see for my beautiful fairies. You were wondering, did he leave you for that other lady, right? Is he breaking up with the woman is he breaking up with the woman that he is seeing? Let's go see. Okay, I will go and check that out. Hello, my beautiful IG. How are you doing, sweetie? Yeah, our beautiful Lilith is not with us tonight, but we have our dear Juanson and we have a Nunit with us tonight. Yeah, Nunit. Lilith is not here tonight, sweetie. She has some family business she has to attend. It's not a problem, my beautiful IG. I will take care of you as I usually do, and I will, and I will send everything out. I knew you would, IG. I told you on Friday or Saturday was the day. Yes, yes, and yes. Yeah, your neighbor's not here, sweetie. She's not. We've got your other neighbor, Juanson. Yes, and our beautiful Nunit. We've got the lovely duo here. IG, I am so glad for you. Honestly, good for you, sweetie. I love how everything is just kind of working on out. All right, my beautiful. I thank you so very much. And I promise I will send you your readings as I usually do. And if I don't get to see you at the end of the reading, I'm going to wish you the most lovely evening. I'm so glad that you're doing good. You're so sweet, Nunit, to ask, beautiful. All right, so what I do see over here altogether, my beautiful, is he leaving? Is he leaving? I feel like he is thinking about it, and ultimately he will within the following, I see, 6 weeks. So I'm going to say within the following 6 weeks, I do feel like he is going to end up leaving this person because he's actually juggling with this right away, fairies. He is wondering what it is that he should do. I don't feel as though he is as interesting as he used to. And I feel like that connection is really just kind of dying on off. So let's go see. Is she the one who is keeping from coming back to you? Let's go and find that out. Is she the one? Ultimately, over here, I'm going to say partially it is her. She definitely does not want to lose him. So it's not completely her because I do feel like he is trying to work onto himself. I do feel like he is trying to figure himself out in many different kind of ways. But it's a mix of both of them, sweetie. You stayed in, right? And he cooked dinner. I knew it. It did get a little rocky. Yeah. Whoa, okay. He got defensive. And you were about to leave and you got upset, but you talked it through and you made up. Okay, perfect. Okay, I love IG. Perfect. I knew he was going to be making you dinner, sweetie. All right. Yes, and I'm glad that you guys were able to talk that through. He is going to be defensive. He is going to be emotional. You do need to be a little bit careful, sweetie. Anyways, for a little while, he's just a little bit moody, right? Here we go. And voila. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I think you can copy it off over there even, Juanson, the link to the PayPal. Hello to Jen Love. Nice to see you. All right, so let me go and see for our beautiful... I was going to go and see Renesha and Nita. So I have Nita followed by Renesha. Will H and U be in a serious committed relationship? Let's go and see that, sweetie. So we are with Nita. Well, that is beautiful, IG. I love that. I really, really do. I'm so glad for you. He's going to be a little bit like a roller coaster like that for a little while, IG. He just really needs to... He needs to put his emotions back in place. He needs to believe that you are feeling it too, that you are wanting the exact same thing. And things will so slowly place themselves over here. And my beautiful fairies, I know that you don't want to put pressure on him because you don't really want him. Yeah, you don't want him to think that you're not thinking of him. Yes, but at the same time, you don't really want to put any pressure. So I'm going to say leave it maybe 2-3 weeks and then maybe just send him a little bit of a message, fairies 5. But give him 2-3 weeks first. I know he's been stressed about work and money. It's cost a lot of money for him. Aw, IG, that is so cute, sweetie. Take those hugs in, beautiful. And whenever you're feeling anxious, whenever you're feeling, you know, like a bunch of stuff is not going well and you're doubting him, think about those beautiful, tender moments. Yeah, because he let his walls down, right? My beautiful Nita, will H and U be in a serious committed relationship? We are thinking about it. We are wanting to make this offer towards you, but we're still hiding our feelings, aren't we? It's as if we don't really want to give this to you right away. Oh, seriously? Okay, hold on. Let me send it to you, Juanson. Honestly, I had no idea. Look at that. How crazy is that? Okay. Let me do this. Actually, I don't know why I did that. It's really not what I wanted to do. Okay, and let me send it to you, Juanson. Hold on. Okay. Let's do this. Copy, and let me send it out to you. And voila, done. You've got it. Thank you, Juanson. Just sent it on out. Yes, Fairies 5, absolutely. And the more you do it, the better and the stronger it will become. Okay? Yes, yes, and yes. And thank you, Nunit, also. So, my dear, I am going to say for you over here, Nita, will H and U be in a serious committed relationship? Honestly, from what I can see, we're thinking about it, we're wanting to, but we're hiding our feelings, right, is what we're doing. I'm going to say it's an ultimate yes with this beautiful card that I just took out. It just kind of sealed the deal altogether. So we're thinking about reaching on out. We're a little bit slow doing so. We are, but we're not going anywhere. I just kind of feel as though we're looking for the very best way to ask you, to tell you, to communicate with you the way that we're feeling and what it is that we truly do desire. So are we going to be in a serious committed relationship? It is a definite yes. I'm going to say within the following 5 to 7 weeks. 5 to 7 weeks. If this energy stays the same, it is strong, it is beautiful, and it will be a yes. My Nita, let me know if there's anything else I can do for you, and I thank you for your beautiful patience. Yeah, really, right, Juanson. I did. I already did. Oh, and you, in an email, and you. I definitely can. Hold on. Yeah, sometimes I'm kind of quick with my stuff. Hold on. And Voila. That's all I got. It's pretty much the exact same thing that you've got. I think that does it. Yeah. All right. I sent it to you too, Juanson. All is good. Oh, well, hello, Marcus. Nice to see you. My beautiful Renesha, followed out by Paula, Jen, Love, Brie. You're back, sweetie. I've got you. All right, let's go and find that out. So we want to know for Renesha, general reading is what we were talking about. Let's go and start that out, Renesha. I am glad for you, IG. I am glad that that wall fell on down. My gosh, it was time for it to fall down. I've got you, sweetie. Have yourself the most beautiful evening if I don't see you again tonight, and I will send you your messages. I've got you, Nunit. Nunit, do you want to send me your questions by email or into the live, Nunit? But you woke up to him saying, well, that is lovely. IG, yes, yes, and yes. I am loving. We're doing great things here, IG. We're working on it. We've got this. Manifestations and love, yes, yes, and yes. Keep on doing. Let's not stop, okay? I do yours onto the Sunday. So Sunday I'll be doing another one, sweetie, tomorrow. That's it. Crazy can be really, really nice. Yes, yes, and yes. And yes, thank you, beautiful Nunit. So here we go. Let's go and find out, my beautiful Renesha. Harmony does seem to be coming on in. Fulfillment does seem to be coming on in for you also. I do want you to know, though, that there's a man who is somewhat controlling, trying to bring a certain balance, a certain equilibrium into your life. Other than that, I'm going to say this is about you having wishful thinking. It's about you choosing. It's about you moving on forward, but being careful because I feel like your intuition is sometimes a little bit blocked. I feel like you do have sometimes some repressed feelings, and you have people around you who can have some hidden agendas. So just be a little bit careful for that. Other than that, financially speaking, I'm going to say things are generally okay. No spikes, no ups, but no downs. Really just a stability. Health-wise, I feel like things are good also. So ultimately, I'm going to say things are actually pretty darn good. Oh yes, it's working all right. We're going to continue doing it, IG. Let's not stop. It is not the time. We must continue. Yes, Watson, right? IG has the power to get absolutely anything that she wants. I am sorry. Oh, yes, Nuna. Yeah, it's nasty, right? Okay. Let me go and see over here. What's going on with Rory? Why are we still upset at you? I feel as though, I just kind of feel like we haven't found a new vision. We haven't found a new idea. We're just really not able to release whatever frustration it is that we have. So I'm going to say Rory is still upset at you simply because there's some fears, there's some things that are bothering Rory. What a difficult name, honestly. And I just kind of feel like we're not really thinking about it too much. We're not really thinking about trying to fix things. Whenever we'll be ready to fix things and we think about it, then we will. But at this moment, it's as if we're still kind of feeling caught into this situation where we're just kind of upset for really, no good reason, ultimately. So I'm going to say it's going to be like this again for a little bit, not necessarily because we're still ultimately very, very upset. We're just kind of focusing on different things at this moment, sweetie. Let me go and see over here. Paula, are you going to see her or hear from her, and when? Azaria, I'm going to answer you right after Brie, okay, sweetie? Let's go over here. So Paula, will you see her or hear from her, and when? And then you were wondering something else over here, I think. Hold on. Paula, let me go back towards you. And let's go and find this. So here's Paula. And you had corrected your question, I believe. Let me go and see. Okay, is she looking for someone on a dating site to sleep with on or fool around? Okay. So, are you going to see her or hear from her, and when? The Moon, not right away. Are you going to see her? Are you going to hear from her? Yes. Within the following 3 weeks. So within the following 3 weeks, you will be hearing from her. You're ultimately going to see her about a day or two later. Is she looking for somebody onto those dating sites to just kind of fool around? And I'm going to ask those questions with the pendulum right after, Paula. Just one moment. So, is she looking my Knight of Wands over here, my Queen of Cups, followed out by our Nine of Swords. Ultimately, I'm going to say no. And it's a definite no. I'm not interested whatsoever. We're still thinking about you. We're not reaching on out. A lot of anxiety, a lot of fear. Ultimately, we're staying into our hermit mode. We're staying a little bit into that position where we don't really want to see anybody. So let's go and find out for Paula. Will Paula see ex-girlfriend Leo soon? That is a yes. Will she see her in 1 week? How about 2 weeks? Will she be seeing ex-girlfriend Leo in 3 weeks? Will it be in 3 weeks? Ultimately, that is a yes. And I also want to know, is she looking for somebody to just have some fun, to just have sex? Is she looking for anybody to just have some pleasure? And that, for the moment, is a no. All right. Well, let me go and see our dear friend Zaria. Are you somewhere around, my beautiful Zaria? Let me scroll on down, and I will go and answer you. Okay. And let's go for it. I want to know... Zaria, did you send me your questions? And I do not have any of your questions over here. It's kind of interesting because I do have IGs which came on in after you, but I do not have yours. And I don't have our beautiful unit neither. So let me go see. Usually you guys do not go into spam. It would be really weird. Let me go and see. No, I don't, and I do not. What happened to you guys? Okay, so I do not have Nunit, and I do not have Zaria. So Nunit and Zaria, if you would like to post to me into the chat your questions, I'm going to answer Jen Love, and as soon as I see Nunit or Zaria, I'll answer whoever's first. All right, so Jen Love, sweetie, thank you for your donation and waiting so patiently. When did Danielle the Leo unblock you? Why did Danielle the Leo unblock you? But haven't talked to you yet, right? A very good question. Let's go and figure that out together. Here you go, Jen, sweetie. So why did we do that? Okay. Oh, you just sent it. All right. Thank you. I'm still waiting. I don't know what happened to Zaria. She said like 10-15 minutes ago she was going to send me an email, and I never got it. Okay, here we go for it, sweetie. I am getting our Nine of Wands. Oh, thank you, Paula. Followed out by our Page of Swords, manifestations. Well, there you go. That's what's going on, sweetie. You've got your answer right here, right now. Okay, let me take out some more cards over here to tell you this. Yes, Paula, 3 weeks. In 3 weeks, beautiful. I'm going to have to say, we have let our guard down is what we did. So Daniel let his guard down. He has unblocked you. he is thinking about reaching out to you, but he's still a little bit at an immature, and I'm not saying that his personality is immature. His thought process is still a little bit into the immature. I feel as though he does not quite know at this moment how to reach out to you, what exactly we can do. Let me put it that way. So we've let our guard down by unblocking you. Ultimately, now that you know that he has unblocked you, he is ultimately waiting for you to talk first. Interesting, isn't it? That being said, if you don't end up doing that, he is looking for some type of way to talk to you, some type of opening kind of a way, and it will be coming soon, because we do have our manifestation. We do have our King of Swords, who is ready to take action, ready to be with you, because ultimately we do want to have you into our world. So I'm going to say, love, if you're willing to have Daniel into your life again, love seems to be coming right back towards you, but we're kind of hoping that you're going to reach on out first. But if you do, if you don't, ultimately he is going to end up reaching out towards you. Yeah, he's immature. You get that. Yeah. Yes, but I didn't mean to say, yeah, that's it. Yes. It was lovely seeing you. You chat an awful lot, but you're absolutely lovely. Nice to see you, beautiful, handsome man. Have yourself a lovely evening. So this is why, sweetie, we're waiting for you to reach out. And if you don't, and you just kind of wait for him, he'll reach out to you. Give him a couple of weeks, 2-3 weeks, done. If not even before, sweetie. Let me know if there's anything else I can do for you. Let's go and see Bree, followed out by Paula. I'm going to move on over after to PayPal. Thank you so very much, Roberto. Roberto, is your question in PayPal? If your question is not in PayPal, please do post it here. He's your divine masculine. It's been a rough 7 years, right? Oh, Jan, my gosh, I know about that, sweetie. Oh yes, it is complex, very complex, but don't give up, sweetie. They are completely tons of trouble, but they're so worth it. Let's go and see for Bree. Can you trust your friend, D Sagittarius? Ultimately, let's go find out. It's in PayPal? Okay, then do not post it. I'm going to go and recuperate it, Roberto. Thank you, sweetie. He needs to take the initiative this time? All right, Jen, you go for it, sweetie. You stand your ground. You've got this, beautiful. And then the meanwhile, sending you a really big hug. Bree, can you trust your friend, D Sagittarius, Pendulum and Tarot? Ooh, can you trust Emperor, followed out by our Four of Cups? Ultimately, I'm going to say no. I'm sorry. I'm going to say no into this one. Yeah, right, Noonet? Okay, ultimately, whoever this person is towards you, your friend D, kind of feel as though they want something maybe that you do have. There could be anxiety, they could be envious about you. There's definitely something that they're thinking about that you have that they don't quite have, and there's some jealousy that is over here. Ultimately, I'm going to say let's not trust. I do not believe that they're into a trusting position. At some point, you are going to end up having some type of conflict or not really talking with them and walking away. So I'm going to say do not trust this friend. They have, or you have something that they want. May it just be your social aspect. May it be something physically that you have. They want something and the energy is just not right. I'm ultimately going to say if you do stay friends, perfect. Don't give too much information out though. Don't put yourself into any vulnerable position because ultimately their energy is not right, sweetie. Thank you, Jen Love. Have a beautiful evening, sweetie. Oh, yes, Nuna. Yes, yes, and yes. Hello, Alexis, sweetie. Nice to see you. All right, let me go and see for Bree. Can Bree trust the friend D Sagittarius? Can Bree trust the friend D Sagittarius? And that is a no. That is going to be a no. Be careful, my beautiful Bree. Paula, why she wants to see you? Just a friend or more? No, she wants to see you because she wants to be with you, sweetie. Has nothing to do with being friends. She's not interested in being your friends. She doesn't want to be your friend, Paula. Ultimately, if there's anything that she wants with you, she wants you as her partner. She wants you as her girlfriend. She absolutely does not want you as a friend. No, no, and no. 6 of Cups over here. 4 of Pentacles. Knight of Wands. She wants to move on forward. She wants to have that relationship with you again, and she's already thinking about it. She's just thinking that if she reaches out to you right away, you're going to be really upset and you're going to want some type of justice, and you might just end up saying no, which is why she's going to give it more time. Let me go see if she's going to apologize when she contacts you. No, she is not going to apologize. Judgment, reverse position. I'm going to say no. Well, let me validate. Why will Paula's ex-girlfriend Leo want to see Paula? Will it be for a friendship? And that is a no. Will it be for love? And that is a yes, sweetie. And will she say that she is sorry to Paula when she reaches her? Will she say that she is sorry? She ultimately will, just not right away. Hello, Marcus. Thank you, sweetie. All right, Zaria, I'm going to go and check that out, okay? So, my beautiful Alexis, you are going to be the following right after the PayPals. I'm going to move on over here. There you go, Zaria. I got you. Okay, so we're going to start off over here with Zaria. Followed out by Nunit and Roberto. So you would like to know, are you going to get any good news next week, or will things go your way next week? You're definitely going to have some things that are going to be coming on in that's going to be a little bit quicker over here. Here we go. Let me go and find this out. Imbalance. I'm getting some love-wise, not all that good. Social-wise, love-wise, nothing all that great onto that. You're going to be a little bit anxious next week, I'm going to have to say. Ultimately, I'm going to say no. Next week is not really an exciting week altogether, beautiful. Kind of feel like things are going to be moving really, really quickly. A lot of things going to be going on. And I just kind of feel like there's bad communication. Maybe there's a bad communication. Maybe there's people not returning your phone calls. You know, work-wise, there's a little something. I'm not saying things are going to go really, really bad, but they're not going to be really good. They're just going to be okay. So nothing bad, nothing good. But I do want you to be careful. Maybe you can switch the whole week up with if you switch up the communication. Make sure that if you receive any emails, any communications that have to do with work, that you're right onto it so that you can move and you can change this energy, because you definitely can, and you know that you can. So I'm going to say a big flag for communication next week. Love-wise, personal-wise, and no, not all that good. I'm feeling like there's conflicts. There's not a lot of talking. I'm even going to say there's like some gossip, sweetie. Now you would like to know, is Devontae Washington thinking about you? Is Devontae Washington thinking about you? Yes, yes, and a beautiful yes, sweetie. Has Daniel Olivo been watching your social media lately? Daniel Olivo has not looked at it today, but I do feel as though he did look at it 2 days ago. Are people other than Daniela secretly competing with you? I don't know who it is, but there does seem to be somebody else over here who seems to have some type of competition with you. And I'm going to say that it's a lady. So there seems to be a lady also. And is Fuquan Finley watching your social media still envious and angry towards you, right? Seriously. Let's go see, sweetie. Let's go and find that out. Is Fuquan Finley still watching your social media and still feeling envious and angry towards you? Ultimately, yes. Yes, Fuquan Findlay is still not all that happy. But you know what? I feel like we give it another week. I feel like it's going to be a no. I don't feel like we're going to be feeling angry. We're still going to be feeling envious, but not angry anymore. So the energy is going to get better, sweetie. Oh, one last question. Let me go see that. Will your request for blue check verified account on your new Instagram page get approved? I don't even know what that is. Will your request for blue check verified account on your new Instagram page get approved? All right, I'm seeing some abundance. I'm seeing my page. I'm seeing my knight all together. My knight also. Ultimately over here, I'm going to say no. No, I'm going to say no. You might have to modify something. I don't know if there's anything that you can modify in order to ask it again, because I kind of feel like the second time you would be approved, but not right away. It's as if there's something that you need to change. Let's go and see my beautiful friend over here, Nunit, and I'm just going to go and look into the live, make sure that all is good. Hello, Lauren. Nice to see you, sweetie. Hello, Jennifer G. Nice to see you also. All right. So here we go for our dear friend Nunit. Yes, he's engaged. Honestly. All right. Okay, so Bernard complimented you very well today. What is he thinking about you? Let's go and see that. And I'm going to log back into PayPal at the meanwhile to go and get our PayPals. Okay. Hold on. So, my beautiful Nunit, I am with you. Just one moment, my dear Nunit. Okay. So what is he feeling and thinking about you here? All right. Ultimately over here, beautiful. What I can say, how is he feeling about you? A loss of balance, Nunit. I feel like everything's a little bit disorganized. I feel like we're often just kind of feeling content. We feel content when we're around you because Bernard does truly love you. So we have that contentment. We do have a lot of abundance, but we have a lot of abundance with you. But there is a great loss of balance into his life altogether because there is the wanting you and living with somebody else. So there's a complex situation on one side that we need to work on that we don't really want to work on. And then there's the other side where we would like to be with you. Quite honestly, he just thinks you're absolutely gorgeous. You are so nurturing. You are so loving. He truly does love you. If he could not be married at this moment, he would definitely be with you. Or if he could swipe, just kind of switch up, he definitely would also. Before I go and do your nasty things, why is he scared to link up with you, right? So besides the obvious, why is he afraid to link up with you? Honestly, he's afraid of being hurt. He's afraid that you're going to end up leaving him for somebody who is younger. You're going to end up saying, you know what, I don't need you. This is not really what I expected. You're not really what I expected. So he doesn't quite feel as though he's going to be able to live up to your requirements. And when you told Bernard, yes, that you were supposed to be with, hold on just one moment. Let's go over here. How did he feel about the fact that you were supposed to be with Marcus on Monday, right? How did he feel about this? And is he jealous of Marcus altogether? Ultimately, The Hanged Man. He kind of felt like there was absolutely nothing that I can do about this, because otherwise he would like to be the one who was with you on Monday. But you know what? He kind of just has to surrender altogether. So was he jealous, or is he jealous of Marcus? Absolutely no doubt about it. But there is absolutely nothing that we can do. So we are accepting, but we're not liking. And quite honestly, I just feel like into the future, we would prefer not to know, because we're not able to give that to you. And he would like to know the nasty things that he would think would happen if you guys did meet up. Let's go and see. What nasty things would he like? Okay, so here we go. We would like to have with you some countertop sex. We would like to, we would like you to tie him up and to punish him. We would also like to be blindfolded, and quite frankly, I kind of feel like sex into a public place is something that could be really, really exciting for him. So let me go and take out some cards over here for you to give you a little bit more, maybe of some positions or something of the such. Let's go see. Let's do that like that after. And let me go over here. So here we go. All right. Roberto, I've got your question here, sweetie. You are up next. So, my beautiful, I feel like we would like to be doing some pearl diving on you, and I'm sure that you would not say no to that one. We would also like you to take some control. We would like to have the woman on top, a type of position. And quite frankly, over here, I'm going to say we would like to have that erotic embrace, which is really, really hot, onto our sexy meter over here. So, my beautiful, I'm definitely going to have to say we would like to have outdoor sex. We would like to be with you. We would like to be close to you. But as much as we would really just like it to be, you know, hard and passionate, we would also like to have a lot of love, a lot of caring. And I feel like these are all things that he is simply not getting at this very moment. Let's go and see Roberto. My dear Roberto, thank you for waiting, sweetie. Are you going to hear from Alice in Aquarius again? Let's go and see that, sweetie. So will you hear from Alice in Aquarius again? Alexis, you're up next, sweetie. So will you hear from Alice in Aquarius again? The Empress is definitely thinking about you anyways. The Eight of Pentacles, thinking about you, thinking about working onto this. King of Cups, also thinking. Knight of Cups, also wanting to offer over here. I don't feel with our Two of Pentacles into the reverse position that is even actually, I'm going to say, of a thought process that we have. I kind of feel like it is clear that we do want to be seeing you again, Roberto. So let's go see. I kind of feel like we are nurturing this idea. We have definitely not forgotten about you, and we definitely do want to see you. So, and I know that you want to also. Everything is in place. It is actually the most perfect reading that I could say. Let's go and see a little bit of a cross, what we can get for you. And let's take out a little bit of an overall energy at the same time. I'm going to put this over here. We're going to do that. We're going to come and take an overall energy, and we're going to come and see this. So are you going to hear from Allison again? Let's go over here. Let's go back into the live, and voila. I told you, Nunit. That's exactly what I said. I know. It is my pleasure, sweetie. Oh, that's it. The Amazon, right, Juanson? All right, so let's go and find out. Hello, really, Chris. Nice to see you, beautiful. Overall, we're getting over here as an overall, Roberto, energy, the Fool, telling me that we are willing to start again. We're willing to start. We're willing to jump in again. This is what we want. We want to take action. So ultimately, I'm going to say yes altogether, but let's go and see what the other cards do have to say. So, I'm getting over here that our Seven of Swords, I kind of feel like we have a little bit of healing that is still left to be done. We do have some hitting, some subconscious. Our subconscious is kind of playing some games onto us. Sometimes we feel as though we're not seeing everything, and sometimes it's almost as if she really wants to plan everything out and know that everything is going to be okay and absolutely perfect before actually making that move. So I am going to say Allison does have some fears. She does have some trusting issues also. And she does have some uncertainty. So altogether, I am going to say I do feel like you are going to be successful. I do feel like you are going to see her again. I'm getting some beautiful abundance over here. And I'm still getting, again, our Eight of Pentacles, but into a different deck, which is just telling me that, yes, we're willing to jump on in and we're willing to work upon this. Now, the question being, since we do have a little bit of that unseen, we do have a want to control, when exactly are we going to be ready, to see you? If this energy stays as it is, I'm going to say between the following maybe 5 to 6 weeks. Hopefully it will come on in before, and hopefully the energy will stay as it is, maybe even just stronger and better. So let's hope and let's manifest onto your side, sweetie, that this does come on true, because the energy is absolutely beautiful and we are thinking about you. We're just kind of finalizing a couple little details. Let me know, Roberto, if there's anything else that I can do for you, sweetie. Alexis, my beautiful. Lauren, if you have, could you please post your question for you, my beautiful, for me. Could you please post your question, Lauren, sweetie? Unless you already have, I will go and look through the chat to find you. Alexis, anything coming up into your love life? Anything new? You hope to have a good summer after the Jeff saga, right? Yeah, let's go see. I know, he was a little bit complex over there. Thank you, Roberto. Many blessings to you, sweetie. Alexis, let's go find it out. Alexis, Marcus, Lauren, and really Chris. So anything coming on up into your love life, any new love. I'm seeing getting together. I'm seeing going out. I'm seeing some abundance over here. But I'm still seeing that we do have a heavy weight upon our back. I do feel like our Empress, which is you, my beautiful Alexis, is still not quite ready. So I'm going to say friendships, yes. Love, no, not for the moment. Ultimately, I don't feel as though you're quite ready to receive that new love coming on in, even though you might believe you are. The universe does not seem to think so. So I'm going to say, ultimately, I don't feel anybody coming on in for the moment, not for during the summertime, not for the following 3 months. Maybe this energy will change on up from the moment that you are going to be ready, from the moment that everything is done, then I can be able to say yes. But for the moment, I'm going to say a no, just because that energy is still kind of lingering. It is still there. Ultimately, I feel like there might be, 1 or 2 new people into your lives, but it's really more going to be somebody who's going to be of a friendship and not necessarily love. Alexis, sending you so much love, sweetie. So nothing coming on up into your love life at the moment, sweetie. You might end up still staying friends with Jeff, though. Maybe that's why I'm still seeing that friendship into that, sweetie. Did you decide that you're going to stay friends with him? Maybe you're still staying friends, and this is why the energy is still kind of lingering on, Alexis. Let me go see. That would make complete sense. Yeah, my King of Swords is still not ready to do anything. So ultimately, I'm going to say, if you do stay friends with Jeff, that's his beautiful energy that you're seeing there. And I kind of feel as though if you stay friends, that he's going to be thinking about maybe having some type of reconciliation. Interesting, isn't it? All right, hold on. Let's go over here. Let's go and see. Christiana Gaspar, I've got you, my beautiful. Thank you, and thank you for posting your question also, sweetie. Let's go and see Marcus. I need Lauren to post her question. Really, Chris is good. And Haishin Ting, I will be with you in just a few moments. So what do I see coming up for you soon? Hopefully. Let's go and find out what's coming up for you, sweetie. So we are with Marcus at this moment. Let me just write myself a note. Okay. I've got you here, Miss Ting. It is perfect, sweetie. So I will be with you in a couple moments, okay? All right, so let's go and find out over here. I am getting our Knight of Swords followed out by our Queen of Swords. We are with Marcus, so I have Marcus, Lauren, really Chris, and Haishin Ting are going to be the following readings. So here we go with our Knight of Swords. I feel as though you're being really, really independent. I don't necessarily feel as though love has popped on in, but I do believe that work-wise things seem to be really, really quite good. I'm going to say ultimately there's going to be a little bit of a setback altogether. A little bit of a setback, not all that big, but a little one, where I feel like you do have an idea, you do want to move on forward with something, but it's not quite going to work on through. You need to leave yourself a little bit more time, and that's where I feel that within the following 2 or 3 weeks, there's going to be a change. I feel like you need to have clear boundaries with the people that are around you. You need to have that direct communication. Ultimately, you need to be really, really objective. And I want you to know that into the following month, you are going to have a beautiful breakthrough. You're going to have new insights, new vision, new focus, just really a mental clarity. Things are just going to become so much clearer for you. You're going to know where you're going and what your next step should be. That being said, this is going to be bringing something good for you. Happiness, abundance seems to be coming on in. More money seems to be coming on in into the following month. So more money and some type of wish, a wish fulfillment seems to be coming in too. So I'm going to say a lot of a life abundance, a lot of satisfaction. Ultimately, some recognition. I'm going to say it's a really, really nice reading, Marcus. So good things seem to be coming on in for you into the following month, nonetheless. Hello, Sheldon. Nice to see you. Lauren, my beautiful Lauren, I'm going to go and see if you posted a question because there you go. But okay, does Jay want to reconcile? I got you, sweetie. So here we go for Lauren. Does Jay want to reconcile? Let's go see. And I'm going to put 37 and 25. Does Jay want to reconcile? Really, Chris? Hello, Katie. Nice to see you. So, does Jay want to reconcile for Lauren? Here we go with our Nine of Pentacles. I do know that you do bring some happiness into Jay's life. We are holding on to, I feel as though we would like to think about a lot of different things. We would like to think about reconciliation, but I feel like we need to get over some sadness, some frustration, some conflicts that you guys have had. So ultimately, I'm going to say, I feel like the cards are good. I feel like they are positive, but we need to leave more time in order to get more clarity upon this. At this moment, I feel like we're working onto ourselves. We're working on to finding our happiness, our light, our identity, what we truly do want, what we deserve. And is this relationship, if we do reconcile, truly going to bring us that happiness that we're looking for? So ultimately, I'm going to say, I feel like the chances are really good. If it does happen, it's going to be within the following 3 weeks. If it does not happen within the following 3 weeks, it is simply because we have chosen that we need to take a little bit more time. So we need to find our happiness a little bit more. We need to find our answer a little bit more. So I'm going to say within the following 3 weeks, there is a good chance, but I'm not going to say 100% because we still don't want to have any conflicts, and we still have some work to do within ourselves. So ultimately favorable, but I'm not going to say 100% yet, sweetie. There might be a little bit of some delays going on. Let's go and see here just one moment. We're going to go and see really Chris. All right. I'm going to say from here till the end of the year, Jennifer G. It's a yes from here till the end of the year. It seems to be quite favorable for you, beautiful. Really, Chris, you would like to have a general. Absolutely. Let's go over here and see what's coming on up for really, Chris. Nice to see you, beautiful. So a general for next week, followed by Ms. Ting and Katie. Really, Chris, okay, you have somebody over here who either wants to, hello, High Priestess, either wants to offer something to you. I'm seeing abundance. Somebody's afraid also. Okay, money-wise, it's going to be good, really, Chris. I feel as though this is about being a leader. It's about getting security within your position, within your job. It is prosperity. It is good things. You might even be offered something a little bit extra, some type of abundant or a different project or some type of a bonus. Something good is coming in for you, financially speaking, no doubt about it. Love-wise, a little bit different. I'm going to say somebody is playing it quite safe. There's a resistance of change. There's a little bit of fear of what is going on. I kind of feel like we want to be with you, but we're a little bit afraid of modifications, of changes, so we're a little bit kind of staying away into a certain way. Other than that, I'm going to say, yes, financially speaking, I do feel as though something good is going to be coming on in for you. But I'm also going to say that socially speaking, you might have some type of obstacle. You might have some type of a little bit of a power struggle or some type of, anyways, verbal or communicative conflict coming on in. So maybe a little bit of a fight, nothing too big, sweetie. And somebody is afraid. There is a man. There is somebody who's afraid of changing. They're playing it really, really safe with you. And work-wise, I'm going to say it's good for the following week, sweetie. It seems to be quite you seem to have a lot of prosperity. Haitian Ting, how does Pisces feel about you cutting him off? Let me go see. My beautiful, really, Chris, if there's anything else I can do for you, please do let me know, beautiful. So how does he feel about you cutting him off, right? So we are with Ms. Ting right now. Katie P is up next, followed by High Priestess and Michelle. Okay, so yes, you did cut him off. I feel as though there's judgment. We're upset. We're frustrated, but are we giving up? Absolutely not. We're thinking about you. We're already kind of thinking about, contacting you again. We're not happy about this whatsoever, sweetie, but are we going to be giving up? Absolutely not. I feel like at this moment, we're not really speaking all that much. We're really just kind of keeping in our emotions. But from the very moment when we're going to be allowed to do so, when we're going to be able to talk to you, to communicate with you, and to some kind of way, we're going to be telling you how we feel. We feel like this is not right. We're not happy about the whole situation, and we're actually going to try to find some type of solution to get you back, sweetie. So I'm going to say we're upset, we're disappointed, and we're already trying to find some kind of way to get back closer to you, sweetie. Hello, Rashma. How are you doing, sweetie? Is it Shannon or Sad? Let's go and see. Could it be Cedric or Shannon? Let's go find that out. I know you don't want to fight with anybody, right? Yeah. And you're going to say, all right, okay, I'm going to tell you the sky is going to be beautiful and pink, sweetie. You're going to have butterflies and a lovely rainbow. Let's think positive. Let's bring positive on in. How are you doing, Rashma, sweetie? Here we go. Two of Wands followed out by our Queen of Pentacles and our King of Cups. All right. Hold on. Now, I'm just going to take out some more cards. I'm trying to go and see if who this is. Is it Shannon or Sad? I know, honestly. Let's go see it. It is true, though, really, Chris. It is. I say it all the time. When somebody ruins my energy and I'm doing good and you're saying something just to kind of bother me or to throw some type of negativity, I say it all the time. I'm not listening to it. I don't deserve it. I don't want it. I don't need it. I want my beautiful energy, and that's what the universe is going to send me. And I walk away. Okay, ultimately over here, our Magician, our Nine of Cups, and our Six of Wands. I'm going to have to say over here, I feel as though it is Shannon. I do not feel like it is Cedric, sweetie. Watson, the live will be finishing at 11 tonight. We do have IG who's going to be coming on up, but the other ones will be for tomorrow. All right, I know, really, Chris. I know. We don't need that. No way. Sending you so much love, sweetie. Katie, what does Jordan really think and feel about the text that you just sent? Oh, you sent something out, didn't you? You were brave. Okay, let's go and see if bravery is going to pay. Sometimes it does. Let me go back over here. And let's go here. What does Jordan really think and feel about the text you just sent? Ah, we're so glad to see you, my beautiful Reshma. Lilith is not with us tonight. She is attending family matters, but we do have our beautiful Knight Watson on. I don't know if she's still here, but we did have our beautiful Nunit too. How are you doing? How's your mom doing, Reshma? I know, right? I know, really, Chris. Shannon is a little bit of a... Yeah, Shannon always wants to play it safe. Always wants to be with you, but is always kind of playing it safe, right? Thank you, Juanson. I'm going to say over here, 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, followed out by our Knight of Swords. Katie, we're not happy about whatever it is that you sent out. I kind of feel that we're disappointed is what we are. We don't really know what to say. It's kind of like being onto a roller coaster ride. I feel like there is some tension. And we're just not really getting what we want. Hold on, let's go see. All right. I'm getting over here that we're starting to lack some courage. It's as if we don't really know what to reply, what to do. We are going to reply to you, no doubt about it. We are going to take a moment. We're going to think about it a little bit, and we are going to reply to you. But I just kind of feel like we're a little bit lost. We don't really know what to tell you for the future. We don't really know how to move on forward because ultimately none of our decisions are really made. So whatever tensions there are, they're still there. So I kind of feel like we're a little bit stressed out, not quite sure what to respond. I'm sorry, Katie. I know, sweetie. Yeah, I think she did too, right, Juanson? So I'm definitely going to have to say, beautiful. I kind of feel like we're going to be taking our position, and sometimes we do think about, jumping on in, starting something, but at the same time, I'm seeing our 3 of Wands telling me that we're not looking towards the future all that much. I just kind of feel like we're not into a good place. We're not into a happy place right now, and we don't really know what to do. It's just really not that time, I guess. It's not that divine timing, beautiful. So Katie, I'm going to say hold on there. It is not an ultimate no. It is just not that right time. I just don't feel as though things are okay into his life, sweetie. I know, Katie. I'm sorry, beautiful Katie. Thank you, beautiful Reshma. Sending you a big hug, sweetie. High Priestess. What is happening with T, with the legal situation? Hello, Bright Eyes. Nice to see you. So what is happening with T, with the legal situation? go find this out. Hello, Bright Eyes. How are you doing? All right, so High Priestess followed out by the Strength. I'm getting over here some... Ultimately, I'm not quite sure what the problem is over here, what is going on with T and the legal situation, but whatever it is, I don't really feel like it's going to be going into the... I don't feel like it's going to be going into the positive. I don't feel like we're really going to get what it is that we deserve. I feel like we're going to have to work. We're going to have to modify things. There's something we're going to have to ask. I don't know if it's some type of pardon or if it's some type of community work. I don't know exactly what it is, sweetie. But there's something that we have to do because to mend or to try to make the situation better, because ultimately I don't feel like we're being put into a position that we necessarily like here, sweetie. I am good, Bright Eyes. How are you doing? And updated messages around your temporary job. You're anxious about being let go sooner than what you're expecting, and about messages about this. Will they keep you? Okay, let's go see over here. So we are with High Priestess. Michelle is up next, Reshma and Bright Eyes. And the live reading will be finishing in 5 minutes for the donations. So updated messages around your temporary job, because you are anxious about this, right? Our King of Swords, we're thinking about you, we're watching you, and quite frankly, we're not doing anything with you here, sweetie. Ultimately, we're not changing anything whatsoever. I'm going to say what you have, the position that you do have, you are going to be able to keep it as much, how could I say? As long as you continue to work towards it, as long as you continue to work really hard and you give every single thing that you've got, you are positive and you move on forward and you show those results, you show your capability, there's absolutely no problem about it over here, sweetie. So I'm going to say, as for your temporary job, I do not feel like they are going to be letting go of you, sweetie. I do feel like they are going to be keeping you, but it's going to be really, really important for you to continue giving your 1000%. And then I do believe that they are going to be offering you something that's a little bit more stable. Sending you so much love. Don't be too stressed, okay, High Priestess? Let's go and see over here. Michelle, any messages from Spirit? Let's go find out. Let's actually start over here with some messages from Spirit. Spirit is saying that you need to be careful and you need to try to nurture the friendships that you have into your life. They're very important, and they're going to be very important into your life also. Hello, Anastasia. Thank you, sweetie. Also, you need to, ultimately, Spirit is saying you need to get close to your friends, and you need to get close also to your family. So friends and family are going to be really, really important for you, sweetie. I'm going to move on forward with the following of the reading now. I'm not going to let you go with that, sweetie. So let's go over here and let's go see what else we've got. Thank you, beautiful Anastasia and Reshma. Okay. So, any messages from Spirit? Here we go. I am getting emotional maturity. You have a beautiful emotional maturity, but at the same time, I do feel as though there's a certain insecurity, there's disappointments, there's vulnerability that is going on into your love life altogether. I feel as though we want to explore. We want to maybe see new people, try maybe meeting up with new people, different type of relationships, because I don't quite feel as though one of them is really all that stable. I'm seeing over here, though, a certain freedom that seems to be coming on in. Spirit is saying that there is a project. There's something that you either need to create or that you would like to do. that is going to bring something good for you. But you're going to have to kind of jump on into it, kind of like a fool, right? What does a fool do? You've got something that is shown to you or something that you think about, and you don't procrastinate about it. You decide, you know what, that's it. I'm jumping on in. Whatever happens, happens. I will live with it. This is what Spirit is trying to say. You're going to have to try something into the following 4 to 6 weeks. That is exciting. That is different. That is something that you would not normally do, and you're going to see all the beautiful benefits that it is going to bring towards you. That being said, I am also going to have to say over here, I am getting some beautiful victory. I am also getting some beautiful success. So work-wise, it is good. Love-wise, a little bit onto the side. I feel like there are some insecurities. There's some disappointments. But I am going to say that as the month moves on forward, the following month, so from here till the end of August, somebody is going to end up proposing something to you. So a stable relationship anyway seems to be coming on in. Other than that, you do seem to have people that are around you who could be a little bit jealous, a little bit envious of you. So altogether, I'm going to say it's pretty good, sweetie. Let me give you a message over here. All right, thank you for that message, Watson. You are pinned on up. All right, message coming on through. This is about Spirit wanting you to know that luck is going to be onto your side. There's going to be a special moment coming on in for you. Also special numbers that you're going to be seeing. You're going to be seeing 1s and 0s and 8s. Now, this is about you knowing that, yes, you do have some work to do, but you are going to achieve with beautiful success. This is about knowing that Spirit has seen all of your efforts and wants you to know that your prayers will be answered. You are, Watson. Michelle, sending you so much love, my beautiful. So much, sweetie. Let's move on forward, and I'm just going to make sure that everything is good in PayPal before we do finish this up. Okay, so we only have our dear friend Anastasia over here. So my beautiful bright eyes, and then Reshma and Anastasia is going to be our cherry at the end of our live. So, bright eyes, what's the energy between Rufus and Delisa, and how does Rufus feel for you sexually? How do your finances look into the next few months? So, let's start off with the energy. Thank you, my beautiful Michelle. Have yourself the most lovely evening. Sending you so much love. Bright eyes, what's that energy? Rufus and Delisa, right? Thank you, beautiful Michelle. Okay, so I am getting over here King of Swords, followed on out by our King of Rods. Also getting some strength, followed on out by our Ace of Rods. So I'm ultimately going to say over here, and our 10 of Swords. My beautiful bright eyes, the energy that we're getting between Rufus and Delisa. It is an energy of strength. It is an energy of wanting to work, wanting to, it's kind of interesting because there's such a mix. We're playing a game, ultimately. We're playing the game of love is what we're doing. Sometimes we're in, sometimes we're out, right? I feel like we want to make a move towards you. We want to make a move towards Delisa. And depending on how you respond or how Delisa responds, Rufus kind of responds with the best way that he can with both parties. Ultimately, I feel like he is still trying to gain some strength to get closer to you. But at the same time, I feel like he's living a little bit of a balancing act right now where he's really just trying to do everything the exact right way, knowing that things with Delisa are going to end. So, and I do see it over here with our 10 of Swords. We are absolutely terrified about that. So ultimately, this is what I'm seeing for the moment, sweetie. The energy, it is stressful. It is there. It's almost as if he's playing his games, trying to move his little men at the right places, just at the right time. But ultimately, he does not want to be with Delisa. He wants to be with you. How does Rufus feel about you sexually? Let's go and see. How do your finances look All right, so let's go over here. So how does Rufus feel for you sexually, and how do your finances look into the next few months? All right, so how does Rufus feel for you sexually? He was flirting around with you the other day, right? I know, sweetie. That's what I'm saying. He's kind of playing like little games, right? He flirts and he stops and he flirts and he starts and he's distant. He's closer to you. It's a little bit chaotic, and it's so difficult for you, Bright Eyes. It is so difficult because one moment you've got this beautiful hope, another moment you've got sadness, you've got anxiousness, and you just don't really know. Are you dancing on the right foot, on the left foot, or are you dancing a beautiful tango together? It's a little bit crazy into that way. Ultimately, over here, I'm going to say, how does Rufus feel for you sexually? Very attractive, very strong. I'm seeing a lot of strength. I'm seeing a lot of wants, a lot of desires. I'm seeing a lot of passion and thinking. We do have a lot of different fantasies about you, and I'm going to say every single fantasy that we have is about you having that power, you having that strength, most likely because into his life right now, it's him kind of controlling things. And I feel as though sexually, he wants you to take control. He wants you to make the moves. He wants you to, tie him up to that bedpost. He wants you to decide what positions they are. He wants you to be the deciding one of who gets pleasure, when you get pleasure, and how it really just kind of works on out, sweetie. So sexually speaking, he does think about you quite a bit, no doubt about it. Now, how do your finances look into the following months? How do your finances look into the following months? Let's go and find out. So how do your finances look into the next few months? I am seeing over here that you need to hold on to your money. You need to put some money into the bank account. Don't overspend too much. Yes, right, Bright Eyes? Yes, yes, and yes. You can go, yes. So ultimately, I love the combination of those two emoticons. Honestly, it's just perfect. No doubt about it over here. Your finances, you need to be a little bit careful. Somebody might be asking you for money. Somebody might be, and I feel like you're very generous. I feel like you're willing to help on out. Just make sure that if you're willing to give, that you don't mind losing, because, sometimes you don't really get it on back. But you're very generous. Somebody might be asking you for money. I do feel like there's new possibilities for you to make some extra money, but at the same time, Spirit is saying, you know what? It's always good to save too. So, just don't overspend. Just don't overspend. Sending you so much love, my beautiful Bright Eyes. Let's go and see our dear friend Reshma, followed up by Anastasia and IG. Reshma, what's coming in August for you? And messages from Spirit. Absolutely. So what is coming in August for our beautiful Reshma? Thank you, Bright Eyes. Wishing you a lovely evening, sweetie. All right, I am seeing over here for you, my beautiful Reshma, what's coming in August for you on messages from Spirit. Honestly, what I can see over here is a little bit of I feel like there's a lack of rewards. I feel like there's something there's some impatience that is there. And I feel like Spirit is telling you, don't give up too soon. Just don't. You're going to have a couple little setbacks. And you're going to feel as though these setbacks are really just kind of stopping a growth, as if things are not really going to move all that much. But please don't. Please think about this as, yes, there's little obstacles here and there, but you know what? You're just going to become stronger. You're going to have a better vision, stronger vision. You're going to look for the long term, and you're going to pass through these little obstacles. Now, whatever these obstacles are, I feel like though they could be necessarily, it's financially related. So it could have to do with your business over here. but please do know that things are going to come better. I feel like sometimes you're feeling like you're a little bit unprepared into the month of August. Sometimes you feel like, you know what, I want to start something new, but I'm a little bit unsure sometimes if I should do it or if I should not. Ultimately, you need to follow your intuition. You need to follow your inner voice. I feel like it's going to be giving you a lot of beautiful messages into the month of August. You need to move on forward into that month with confidence, with independence, and just really knowing that, you know what, you are determined and you are optimistic. You are going to get that breakthrough that you were looking for. So new ideas and vision and focus seems to be coming on in, which is going to bring beautiful success. So ultimately, I'm going to say over here, you do still have that Knight of Pentacles who is there, so you still have that love who is there into your mind, into your world. There's no doubt about it. He is there. But I feel like this is really about work. It's really about money. It's really about advancement and little setbacks that are coming in and there. But I feel like all these little setbacks are just going to make you so much more strong. So do not give up. Keep on moving forward. Around the third week of August, I feel as though that clarity and that breakthrough is coming on. And it's just going to bring success. So it will be good. You're not about to give up, right? That's it. And I can see the energy is there. The energy is there. And the energy is there about wanting to come closer to you, about wanting to move closer to you is what I'm seeing. I still don't see any concrete movement. Like I still don't see, you know, him leaving anybody. But the energy is there. And the energy is really, really quite strong. Now, you're wondering over here, yes, messages over here, what's coming on in. Let's go see before I move over to your following question. And you were asking about work. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing then. It is all good. I'm also seeing an abundance of creativity, of wealth, of gifts and blessings that are going to be flowing towards you, and you need to use your natural gifts to bring your ideas to life. Also seeing that you're going to be successful and you are going to be following into your life purpose. Pain is absolutely inevitable, but do not carry that hurt that you've grown through to break you down. Remember that you are going to be provided for and everything is going to be okay. Let's go and see about your ex-husband over here. What is this going on? Your ex-husband informed your daughters that he is planning legal action against your father to stake a claim on your dad's property. What is that? And why would he even do that, sweetie? I am so sorry. Let's go see. And he told your daughters that, right? He would not tell you. So your ex-husband informed your daughters that he is planning legal action. My gosh. I'm so sorry, Rajma. You just don't need this right now, do you? I don't feel like your family needs this at all. Okay, and I do see that we are going to take it. We're not just planning. We are actually going to take some action over here. Ultimately, though, I am going to say from what I can see at this moment, I don't feel like he's going to be able to get anything. So I'm going to say, you know what? He's going to end up wasting his money. So if this stays as it is, whatever claim he is going for, whatever legal action to try to get, you know, part of your dad's property or a dad's property, I don't feel as though the evidence, I don't feel as though maybe his right is completely there, because I'm not seeing that he is going to get it, sweetie. So I'm going to say, you know what, just, you know, your dad needs to be careful. Yeah, it's harassment, right? He hasn't got over the fact, I know. But he's not going to get anything onto it. At this moment, anyways, I'm not seeing anything whatsoever. I really see as though we do have something going on. We are going to try, but we're not getting anything. Absolutely nothing. So I'm going to say, you know, he's going to lose this, sweetie. And good for him, because he doesn't deserve that. That's not his. That's your dad's. I'm sorry you're going through that, sweetie. I know, and this is why he's poking you. This is why he's doing this to you, and this is not up to you. You have enough taking care of your mom, taking care of your daughters, your business, and all the crap he sent upon you, sweetie. My gosh, he is not nice. I'm sorry for that, beautiful. Let's manifest that he backs on off, sweetie. Let's try to manifest really, really strongly that he does this so he ends up backing off. He doesn't have any right over the properties. He doesn't, and he's not going to get anything. which is why I guess he's not going to get anything. His case, as I could see, is not strong enough. So he's just really harassing you. Basically, he's manipulating you. He's trying to emotionally, anxiously manipulate you into something. I'm so sorry, Reshma. I really am that you have to go through that. My beautiful Anastasia, let me give you some messages. Let's go and see. Hold on. All right. As time goes by, you and me will have a happy ending if we both love with honesty and with empathy. I wish that you could understand how I feel towards you right now. You are the soul that I have been looking for. I've got a strange feeling that I have met you into my dreams before. I'm so sorry for that, Reshma. That is not right. I want you to know that sometimes I'm afraid. But I really could listen to your voice all day, and absolutely all night. I need you to give me some time. Hello, beautiful Susan. I also want to kiss you. You are never, ever, ever very far from my mind. How are you doing, my dear Susan? And let's go over here. All right, here we go for this deck over here. I get insecure sometimes I get insecure when I'm around you. I love when you do look good for me. I want you to know that I do want to spoil you with all different kind of gifts. I want you to know that I do consider you one of my very good friends and my love. I've never really been treated this way before with you, or with anybody actually. I want you to communicate your feelings more with me. I also want you for the rest of my life. Look at that. What kind of wedding ring do you want, right? I'm loving. Susan, we'll leave you a timestamp, my beautiful. And let's go to this deck over here to finish up. All right. Thank you for all that you do for me. I want you to know that I am always there, always supportive of you. You are a beautiful blessing into my life. And how did I truly get so lucky to have met you, sweetie? Anastasia, sending you so much love, my beautiful. Let me just go over here one moment. I'm just going to try something. Just 1 second. All right. All right, here we go. So let's go and see over here just 1 moment. My beautiful Anastasia, sending you so much love, sweetie, so much. And let's go and see for our beautiful Susan. And I have Reshma also. So let's go Reshma first. Let's question. Messages from Azar, right? I was thinking about sending you some. Hold on. Let's go for it. We're actually going to start off with the very truthful deck, okay? Let's go see what that one has to say. All right. So, I am getting over here. Hold on. Are you still here, my beautiful Reshma? I tried a test. I tried something, and I'm wondering if it's working. Just let me know, Reshma, if you're still here. Juanson also. No, I think it's like really just me here, right? Okay, hold on. Can anybody hear me in here? I guess not. Okay, I'll go back over here. All right. There was some kind of glitch. Let me know if anybody can hear me. Reshma, Juanson, Susan, anybody? All right, I'm going to put a timestamp for Reshma's last one, just in case. At 2:15. And let's go see. Juanson, are you still here, sweetie? I want you to know that I'm getting, I am sorry. I need more balance into my life. Oh, well, there you go, Juanson. I think I kicked everybody out, Juanson. Juanson, and it's not funny, but yeah, I thought, hey, you know what? I'll put it since the live is over. Have a wonderful evening, Anastasia. Juanson, I thought, you know what? I'll put it on private like that. It'll just be the, the subs that are already here plus us. But apparently it kicked everybody out, my dear gosh. Juanson, okay, I won't do that again. I was trying to make your life easier. All right, okay, so, Reshma, I need more balance. What an interesting test that was. Definitely is also what I am getting over here. Thank you for coming back, Watson. I saw everybody knock off one after the other, and I thought, oh my gosh, this is not good. Okay, I'm getting over here. Definitely let me hold you. Please let me have you. You have so many options and you have so many choices. Why would you choose me, right? You already know the answer. You already know how I feel towards you. I am thinking about reaching on out, but at the same time, I want you to know that I am terrified. Seriously? I didn't even get that. I mean, honestly, what was that? Crazy. Yeah, look at that. What did you say? Did something happen, right? Yeah, I did something. I blocked everybody out, apparently. Okay, so not what I wanted to do whatsoever, honestly. I just wanted to control the flow. All right, Juanson, don't let me do these stupidities anymore. Do not. Okay, I was really wondering about it. Yeah, you're driving, right, Susan? I'll be with you in a few moments. Here, sweetie. Here, you're going to be next. And let's go see. Let me go and give you some messages over here, beautiful Reshma. Okay. Yeah, that's it, I guess, right, Juanson? There you go. I hope that you never hurt me. I love how you're simply not toxic for me. I want to help you heal your heart. I love how absolutely positive you are. I've never been so comfortable with somebody like I am with you. Well, hello, Zach. Were you kicked out too? I don't know. Everybody got kicked out. It's my fault. I'm sorry. I kicked everybody out just like that. I didn't want to, honestly. I wanted to keep everybody that was here. I thought it would just make us private, a private group. Yeah. I think he was, right, Watson? Because we never heard of him. No, we did not. Ah, we did not. We did not. Okay, I want you to know that I do ache for you. I keep my emotions hidden from you because I did not allow myself to really just be vulnerable with you, Reshma. I feel your disappointment in me. I am unable to show up for you into the way that you do need me. Please do forgive me. From the moment that I did meet you, I knew that you were my soulmate. Sweetie. A kid's world. Tomorrow, beautiful, okay? Because we do still have some readings left to finish up for tonight, sweetie. Susan, what's going on with Andrew? Let's put a timestamp over here for Susan. What is going on for our dear friend? And what's going on with Andrew, my dear gosh? What is that? Okay, so 2:19 and 40 seconds. What is going on? Oh, okay, so you just kind of appeared at a very interesting moment, right, Watson? Yeah, when everybody was kicked out. Okay, so Susan, what's going on with Andrew? Is another woman trying to highlight him? Okay. Let's go and see. I am getting over here some harmony. I'm getting overwhelmed, lack of confidence. Okay. Now this is how he is feeling towards you. I'm going to go and see about, about a lady over here or not. Let's go see. Hold on. Let's go over here. Let's go see if there's another woman. Because he's been acting weird. What is going on with him? Okay. Honestly, is there another woman? I do not feel as though there is another woman. Thank you so much, A Kid's World. I appreciate you, sweetie. I love you, beautiful. I'm going to say ultimately over here, Susan, I do not believe that there is another woman. Absolutely not. I just kind of feel like he's a little bit disappointed, perhaps. Maybe because you guys spent all this time. I don't know if you had sex or not. I don't know what happened here, sweetie. I just feel as though he wants more. He's not quite getting as much as he would like. Therefore, he is feeling somewhat disappointed within all of this. So, ultimately speaking, I feel like he feels maybe sometimes that you could be manipulating him because he wants to offer you a lot, because he does want to be there for you. But he just doesn't necessarily feel that you're giving on back to him as much. So I'm going to say ultimately I feel like he was disappointed by all of this. Yeah. So I feel like he was disappointed, sweetie, but I don't feel like there's anybody else. I just feel as though he thinks that this might not be moving into any direction, and he's kind of wondering if he's fooling himself or not. And this is where this energy came off, sweetie. Yeah. Oh, is it really, Juanson? You like lightning and thunderstorms. All right. I'm going to move on forward to, over here to IG. All right, what do we have? It doesn't want to open. Okay, here we go. So, we're going to put IG. Hold on just one moment. All right. No, Susan, I say to stay around. I just feel as though he wants more attention from you. I feel like he wants to know if you're going to be able to give him something at some point. I feel like he just needs that type of confirmation a little bit, sweetie. We're going to start off IG over here at 2:23 and 15 seconds. Sending so much love to everybody. I'm going on into IG's reading, so if I do not respond, I'm leaving Juanson with you guys. Let's go and see. So what's going on in Leo's world and mine? Well, let's go and find out. So what is going on in Leo's world and mine? Ultimately, he feels as though things are starting to move really, really quickly. He's feeling more comfortable, and he's feeling as though this might really just be really, really happening. So I feel like he's feeling suddenly a little bit more confident. What's going on between the Leo and the ex? All right, the Leo and the ex. 9 of Cups, no happiness whatsoever. Ultimately, well, they've given up. So it's a definite no on to this one, sweetie. There's nothing going on. Well, nothing love-wise anyways. Friendship, yes, I do believe. They do keep in contact. But love, it's a no. When is Leo and ex going to finalize that divorce? Honestly, it's already done, sweetie. That's it. When is Leo going to consider that it's really finalized? I'm going to say within the following weeks. Beautiful. Ultimately, it could be that class that he's just kind of waiting for it to be finished, because they're still a little bit always kind of binded, right? Because they have to do that class. And so it's just kind of difficult to really say divorce is final, everything is done, because I feel like this class was somewhat mandated. I feel like there's a lawyer who asked for this, and I feel like it's her lawyer. Is Leo's ex trying to manifest him back? And how does she feel about Leo? Now, is she trying to manifest him back? Definite no. Way too many conflicts over here, sweetie. Honestly, I'm going to say they're somewhat of friends, but not really all that much. They're really just continuing to talk because they have a kid. If they did not have a kid, it would be over. They would not even talk anymore, sweetie. How do Leo and the ex, how do they feel about each other now? Leo and ex, a decision has been made. The decision has been made to end it. There was pain, there was sorrow. Now there are new beginnings on each side. So I'm going to say, we gave up, sweetie. We gave up. It's a complete ending. Let's start with a pendulum onto this one. Will Leo and the ex, is their divorce final? Is Leo and the ex, are their divorce final? That is a yes. Is Leo's ex trying to manifest him back? And that is a no. Right. Zach, by the way, if you're still here, send me an email if there's anything that you want to know, okay? Send me an email, sweetie. Let's go see. Well, I have the pendulum, so let's see. How does Leo feel? Does Leo feel Leo's intentions? When will Leo message you again? When will Leo message IG again? Please do let me know when will Leo message IG. Tomorrow, beautiful, tomorrow. When will IG physically see Leo again? Wednesday. I don't know why though. Pendulum, I'm going to say there's something with Monday. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to put Monday a little bit into a unknown zone. Okay, IG? I don't know why. I am getting Wednesday. I am getting tomorrow, but there was something about Monday. So just keep your eyes open for Monday. And I don't want to stress you out. You might be seeing him on Monday. It's nothing bad. It's something positive, but there might be something coming up good for you on Monday. I don't know. I just keep seeing Monday, 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 but I don't know quite what it is. So how does Leo feel about you now? I just want to let you know because it just keeps popping into my mind. It doesn't let me go. Ultimately, over here, how do we feel about you? We don't want to be your friend, sweetie. We want you to be our girlfriend. We want to love you. We want to be with you. We want to continue to manifest you, such as we have for the longest of time now. How does Leo feel about last night with you? Beautiful. I love it. Look at that. Again, I'm getting that pregnancy card. My dear gosh. I say, I hope you had protection. Otherwise, who knows? Maybe you'll come on in earlier, sweetie. I'm going to say we had a great time, sweetie. You are seen just as such a beautiful, sexual, passionate, loving, tender, beautiful, lovely woman. And we just love you so much. So I'm going to say we had a really good time. Does Leo feel okay about being so vulnerable with you and asking for help, right? Does he feel okay? No, he doesn't. But I feel like he doesn't have all that much choice. I feel like sometimes he has to open on up to you, because otherwise you're going to see that there's a distance. You're going to see that there is some frustration, a lot kind of coming on in. So ultimately, I feel like he needs to tell you this because he wants to be open. And again, and you might even ask me this into the end. I don't know. You usually do. But you know when you say, how can I do to continue this relationship? How do I work onto my anxiety? This is it. All these tiny little things that he says to you, these are very, very important and very key elements. And whenever you're feeling down, whenever you're not feeling well, think about all these beautiful moments, all these things that he tells you, that he's feeling vulnerable. It's very, very nice. It's very beautiful. And he doesn't do it. You know, he wouldn't do it for anybody, sweetie. What are Leo's intentions with you? What are Leo's intentions? I am getting over here ultimately that we do want to have that beautiful partnership with you and nothing else. Now, before I do continue, I did not ask that question. I'm going to ask it with a pendulum. Does Leo feel okay about being vulnerable with IG? How about asking IG for help? Also a no. All right. When is Leo going to message you again? Oh, look at that again. When is Leo going to message you again, sweetie? He's going to be messaging you tomorrow, sweetie. When are you physically going to see Leo? I feel like this is going with the next actions. We're going to combine them together because the next actions seem to most likely be one we're going to be reaching on out. And there you go. So we're going to want to reach out to you. I feel like we're just going to want to hug you, sweetie. We're going to want to spend more time and just really not let go of you into our next actions. And this is most likely going to happen on Wednesday, sweetie. So Wednesday, but as I said, there's something about Monday. How will next week go between you and Leo? Next week, you know what? I feel like sometimes he's going to be a little bit distant. I feel like he's going to have a lot going on. He is going to be busy, but he is going to reach out to you. You are going to continue into the exact same way. But I'm going to say, you know what? He's going to be a little bit distant sometimes because he does have a lot of work. There's a lot, you know, kind of bothering him. But he is going to be thinking about you. He is going to be reaching out. And you're going to be a little bit anxious because you're going to be wondering, why is he not reaching out? What's going on, right? So I'm telling you right away. So you already have like a prelude to get ready that you are going to feel a little bit anxious. So whenever it does happen, don't worry about it because you know that he's going to reach out towards you, sweetie. Ultimately, I'm going to say you're going to see each other 2 times next week. I'm going to say you're going to have a good week, sweetie. Let me go and answer the following questions over here with the pendulum. And let me just go see. Maybe you're here. Who knows? What do you say, Zach? I can set the live to like people that are subbed for like 10 or 5 minutes or comment to chat. If not subbed, can't chat. Yeah, how do you know that? What is that? Yeah, I don't know. I know though, I know, Zach, that I can I know, Zach, that I can make this just for the people who have subbed, but my main purpose was just really to have it for the people who are here at this moment was my main, because it was only Hwanson. Usually it's Hwanson and Lilith. I was trying to make it easier on Hwanson. So yeah, that was my main purpose, but it did not work. But I know I can do it just for the subs. But if I just do it for the subs, you're still going to have a bunch of people come on in, so... but thank you, Zach. Thank you, sweetie. Let's continue on. I'm sorry for the interlude over here, IG. It was a short one, though. So let's go and see. Where is... I did not do next 4 weeks before moving on. I did not. I did not. Let's go see the next 4 weeks, beautiful. Next 4 weeks between Leo and you. I was all caught up into talking to you about the anxiousness and about your week. All right. So here we go. Into the next 4 weeks, Leo and you. I am getting some beautiful abundance. I am getting over here. You know what? I feel as though things are good. I feel like they are positive. I feel like into the following 4 weeks, you're getting a little bit of what you already have, though. I'm not going to say there's all that much change, other than I feel by the end of August, you are going to have that I love you. I just feel like it's a little bit of the same pattern that's happening week after week, where you do see each other, but you're going to start seeing each other more and more and more. So this week seems to be 2 days. Not 2 days, but yes, 2 days. You're going to see him 2 days during the week. So you just seem to be seeing him progressively a little bit more. But the connection, of course, gets stronger and stronger and stronger. But physically, are you going to see anything or anything really going to happen? Not really. But again, there's no tower moments. There's nothing of this such neither. So there's nothing but good things coming on through for the moment. Let me go and see over here for you. What is the connection with Leo? Where is this going? So where is the connection with the Leo heading? Okay, so I am getting over here, you know what? Freedom, recovery, regrouping, love, surrendering to the love. I'm going to say it's about a beautiful relationship, sweetie. It's about holding on. It's about being partners. It's about reconnecting with somebody that we believe that we are meant to be with. How is Leo viewing you? Leo is ultimately viewing you over here as the love of his life, is pretty much what I can say. He's been holding on to you for so very long, my beautiful. And he has been trying to follow his intuition since the very, very beginning. Ultimately, this is it. Leo is viewing you as love, as happiness, as freedom into his life. A new page. We're turning a page, a brand new one. Next 3 months between Leo and you. Next 3 months, I am getting over here moderation. I'm getting some good stuff. I'm getting some moderation. Things are going one day, 1 week at a time. We are getting over here really into the following 3 months without getting too much in detail, because we are going to go through it a little bit further on. It's good things. It's positive things. It is love. It is happiness. It is getting together. But it's also getting to know each other again. And it's also getting to live with the situation that we're in right now. The situation that you're in right now is different than the one that you used to be in. His situation is different. What you guys have been through is different. So it's learning through this. It's loving through it. And it's adapting through it. So ultimately, I'm going to say it's good. I like it, sweetie. You have a good 3 months coming on up for you. Is Leo giving any attention or dating anybody or flirting anybody? Flirting or dating. Let's go see. Ultimately, we don't have the strength, we don't have the will, and we're just not interested. Definite no. Has Leo been talking to the Snapchat person today? Same person or different, right? Yeah, I know that the score changed. I know he's talking. I know he is. Okay, ultimately, I'm going to say that yes, he did talk to that Snapchat person today. And I am going to say that it is the same person. So it is the same person, sweetie. What is Leo hiding from you, and what is he afraid of? All right, Leo, hiding from you. He's hiding from you the fact that he is sad, the fact that he wants success, but he's also afraid. So what is he scared of? A little bit this. We're afraid that we might not have a success within this relationship. Ultimately, when we're afraid of not having a success, we're ultimately afraid that you're going to leave him. What is he hiding from you? He's hiding from you the fact that at this moment he's trying to gain that happiness. He's trying to patch his life back together. And he is hoping that you are going to be that beautiful missing piece to just make everything okay into his life, to make things better, to bring that happiness back in, to bring the clarity back into his life. Is Leo still checking your Snap score, your Instagram? Ultimately, over here, sweetie, that's a yes. We still are. Let's go see the rest of the year between Leo and you. I'm going to validate with a pendulum after. So what do we have as for the rest of the year between Leo and you? All right, so Magician, everything is possible. Every single thing is possible, sweetie. Yes, yes, and yes. This is about moving on forward. What we want, we can get. What we want, we can get. We can need, we can ask, we can manifest. So beautiful things are definitely coming your way here, sweetie. The rest of the year, you're getting a lot of different things. You're getting a lot of movement, a lot of closeness. You're getting some little getaways that are coming on through. You're getting daughters. You're getting, well, daughters, one daughter. But you're getting connection is truly what you're getting. You're getting that deepening of the love. So for the rest of the year, beautiful things, beautiful subjects, beautiful times together. Let me validate these questions. The next 3 months. Is Leo giving any attention or dating anybody? That is a no. Is he flirting or dating with anybody? Has Leo been talking to the Snapchat person today? Oh, you want to know what they're talking about, right? That is a yes. And is it the same person? Also a yes. Is Leo interested into this person, this Snapchat person? Is Leo interested romantically into this person? That is a no. And is Leo still checking IG Snap score? How about the Instagram? Also. Let me go and validate that question for you. Let's go over here. So what are Leo and the Snapchat person talking about, right? Ultimately, I feel just kind of everyday life things. I feel as though this Snapchat person is a friend. It's a friend that he has into his life right now. So I just feel as though they are talking. They're just, you know, I don't feel as though they chit-chat all that much. But I do feel as though they do talk. They do say, you know, what they're doing, what's going on at work. They do try to keep track of what's going on a little bit. But as friends, ultimately, I'm not seeing anything, you know, lovey-dovey into this altogether. I am going to say there's nothing lovey-dovey coming from it from his side, okay? Her side, she could be interested. There's no doubt. There is a certain interest that is there. But she doesn't really make any moves. She doesn't really do anything because she does know that he is not interested. But ultimately, she is interested. He is not. I feel as though they talk about things that they have done, things that are fun, things that they're going to be doing, like friends would, but nothing much more. Like there's nothing sexual, there's no flirting, there's nothing of the such. There's nothing for you to really be anxious about. I know that just the fact that he is talking with somebody else, you know, I know that that is enough to bring, you know, some anxiousness. And I so get you, sweetie, because you never know, you know, is somebody cheating? Are they hiding something? Are they dating other people? There are so many different questions that you could ask yourself. But ultimately, what I really want you to remember into all of this is please do not torture yourself, my sweetie. You can if you want to, and I get you because, you know, sometimes in life, well, sometimes, I'm always curious, but, you know, sometimes you really just want to know something and you know that you can go get that information, so why not do it, right? I get you. But sometimes it's more hurtful than it is positive. So I really just want you to remember that he is not, you know, he's not flirting with anybody. So I know that it's stressful. It could be hurtful. It could be bothersome. But ultimately, keep your energies beautiful, positive. Send that out to the universe, sweetie. Let's go and see. Is Leo going to be offering you a relationship, and will you want it? Will Leo offer a relationship to IG? That is a yes. And will IG want this relationship? Also yes. When will this relationship be offered? End of August, beginning of September. Will Leo physically be in IG's life next year? Also a yes. Will Leo ask IG to live together? That is a yes, and please do let me know when. That is going to be in April of next year. Is Leo in love with IG? That is a yes. Will Leo tell IG that he loves her? When he's sober, of course. And that is a yes. Does Leo want a serious relationship with IG? Also yes. All right, let's validate these questions for you. And let's switch up to this deck over here that I know you like. So the outcome between Leo and you. Outcome between Leo and you. You know what? I am getting some beautiful happiness. I'm getting some creation. I'm getting ultimately long-term partner, long-term relationship. We don't ever want to have a pause like we had. We don't. That was way too long, way too much torture. Will Leo offer you a relationship? Will you want it? And when is this going to be given to you or offered to you? Are you going to receive it? Absolutely. No more tower moments in reverse position. King is going to be asking, is going to be offering. It is going to be a definite yes. So will Leo offer you a relationship? Absolutely. Are you going to want it? Absolutely. This relationship is going to be offered somewhere in August, beginning of September. Will Leo physically be into your life next year? Will Leo physically be into your life next year? All right. Ultimately, that's a yes. Not only are we going to be into your life next year, but he is going to be asking you to live together. Yes. And it is going to be somewhere around the month of April, sweetie. So he will be in your life. You will most likely, well, he's going to ask you to move on in. Will you and you have a baby into the future? And when? How did I skip that question with my pendulum? My dear gosh. All right, so are you guys going to have a baby? I feel like it is going to be a yes. It is going to be somewhat unexpected, though. And I do feel as though it's going to be somewhat next year, but near the end of next year, sweetie, around November or December. So will Leo and IG have a baby into the future? And that is a yes. And let me be precise. Wait, let me ask the pendulum. When will IG and Leo have this baby? Yeah, okay. November, December of next year, but that is not when you're giving birth. That is when you're becoming pregnant. So, very important distinction. Is Leo in love with you? Is Leo in love with you? All right. It's a definite yes, sweetie. We've been in love with you for the longest of time. It was such torture, pretty much like you were going through. You know exactly what it is that you were going through, right? He was going through the exact same thing, sweetie. It's a definite yes. We do love you. Okay. So will Leo tell you that he loves you when he is sober? Ultimately, yes, he will, but you need to give him a little bit more time, sweetie. So it's a definite yes, and he is going to be telling you this in approximately 3 to 4 weeks. Does Leo want to be into a serious relationship with you? Yes, he does, and he will do absolutely everything in order to have that, sweetie. What does Leo want to say to you? Ultimately, we want to tell you that we are sorry for the past. We want to tell you that we have a lot of desire towards you, but we also have a lot of weaknesses. We want you to know that we are growing. We are trying to have that beautiful growth inside and out, and you are just so full of beautiful temptation, but we need you to be patient with us. Now, let me go and ask the pendulum for the last block of questions. Will the spells work for Leo and IG? And that is a yes. And are they already working for IG and Leo? Also yes. So we're going to go and validate these with the cards. So we're going to start off with August, September, October, and November. And I'm going to go and see over here. All right. Muriel, we are currently closed, but I will answer your question. You need to give me a couple of moments, okay? You will be the last one, though, my beautiful Muriel, for tonight. So, Muriel, please do post your question. I'll be with you in about 5 minutes, okay, sweetie? And hello to you, my beautiful Patricia. How are you doing, sweetie? All right, let's go and see IG month of August, September, October, and November. Let's go find this out for you. So we're going to start off with the month of August is what we're going to do. This is for August. This is for September. This is for October. And the final one, which is going to be this one, is going to be for November. Here we go. All right, sweetie. And voila. So in September, we are getting some beautiful manifestations. We're exactly where it is that we need to be on two tracks. So as the month of not September but August, because my September is over here, into the month of August, manifestations, we are getting moving on forward. No more pain, no more sorrow. We do have some anxiety, but nothing much more. This is really about being onto the right track of where it is that you need to go and what it is that you need to do. So obviously over here, I'm seeing some beauty. I'm seeing some really good things. If we move on forward to the month of September, in September, I'm seeing that we're jumping on in. We're doing something that we don't necessarily do. So I feel like around August and September, you're getting that transition of let's be partners, let's be boyfriend and girlfriend. Let's say that, you know, I love you and I love you back. And why don't we start creating? Why don't we start moving on forward, but not just as dating, but as a couple? So this is August and September. If we move forward to the month of October, in October, I'm getting that we're moving on forward. We're continuing this reconnecting. We are feeling a little bit more possessive of you. We have so much passion towards you. And I just feel as though we're really just completely open. We are an open book. There's no hidden secrets whatsoever. We want to tell you, and this is emotionally speaking, we're not going to hide from you anything. We're going to tell you how we feel. And this is really just the best way to move on forward. So in October, you're also going to be meeting that beautiful daughter of his. And if we move on forward to the month of November, in November, I'm seeing over here that we're planning again. There's two. I'm still seeing two getaways. So one might be around the end of September. The other one is somewhere around Christmas time. And you're really just moving on forward. You have so many choices. You have so many things that you guys want to do together that you just feel as though you can't stay right there and do the same thing all the time. I don't feel like you want to be caught into a boring cycle. Things need to move. Things need to change. We need to have fun. And this is what you guys are going to be doing. So good things. Good things are coming on through here, sweetie. Let's go and see Leo's subconscious thoughts. Do this and that and voila and this, and let's go see Leo's subconscious thoughts. What are we thinking about? Leo's subconscious thoughts. Seriously, we're absolutely afraid and terrified that you're going to leave, that there's going to be destruction, or that you're going to reveal at some point that, you know what, this is just not working and you're going to leave him. That's his subconscious thoughts. He needs mending. He needs loving. He needs healing, sweetie. Are these spells going to work? Will these spells work for Leo and you? Because he's so terrified. He is so afraid, and you're so afraid. It's just a clear mirror. Love is terrifying. It is beautiful, but it is so scary. All right, so is the spell going to work for Leo and you? No doubt about it over here, sweetie. It is a yes. And are they already working? There's absolutely no doubt about it, sweetie. It is a yes. Yes, yes, and a yes. I am loving. Yes, yes, and yes. It is a definite yes. Because otherwise, I kind of feel that if we had not done those spells and those manifestations, you would still have some advancement, but you would have a little bit less. You would not be as far as you are today. How should you continue the connection with Leo? How should you continue? One step at a time, sweetie. With beautiful energy, positive. We need to be careful as we move on forward. He's tired, he's stressed, he's told you, you know about it. You're stressed, you're tired. But I just feel as though, you know what, when you guys are together, you're not always together. You see each other once, maybe twice a week. Let's make it beautiful. Let's make it memorable. Let's make it fun. Let's just have the time of our lives when we are together. Let's listen to each other with no judgment. Let's be open and let's just go with the flow. And the more you do that, the more you guys are going to connect, the more you guys are going to get closer, and the deeper this relationship is going to go. Next 3 months for you personally. Next 3 months. into the next 3 months for you. You do need to be careful for gossip that might be coming around. Also, sometimes you kind of feel like you're a little bit blocked. Sometimes you're feeling a little bit let down. Sometimes you're feeling a little bit disappointed. Ultimately, I am seeing still that you do have that anxiety. You have jealousy coming from Leo around you. You, I feel, are moving on forward over here work-wise into a stable position. So work, I'm not going to say is perfect. I'm not going to say it's bad. It's stable. What you've got now is pretty much what seems to be coming on through. So financially speaking, I'm going to say it's good. Work, relations, it's going to be okay. It's going to be, stable. But I really just feel from what I can see over here is it's a beautiful growth that is happening within you, that is happening into your life, that is allowing you to move on forward and to believe into different things, to trust into different things. And that is really just opening up beautiful portals and doors for you into manifestations, into what you desire, that you can do also for work, by the way. We can do that for you for work too, sweetie, if you want. So it's all these little things that just kind of combine together that are just opening up beautiful magical doors for you to just kind of grasp and utilize. So I say let's work on to that, sweetie. So ultimately speaking, I'm going to say good. I'm going to say good. I do see a little bit of anxiousness, no tower moment, anything of the bad coming on up. Let's go and do that cross for Leo and you and some messages from Leo. All right, so here we go with the cross. I'm going to take an overall energy like I always do. I am going to be taking the overall energy from the Light Seers deck because it is so darn truthful in love. Let's go for it. All right, what do we get? 5 of Swords. Reverse position. He's feeling better. Overall energy. Leo is feeling better. You're slowly starting to feel better. You're getting less headaches, less frustrations. Anyways, for the moment, I'm not going to say it's always going to be like that because you both have some personalities where you kind of get anxious a little bit easier. It's a little bit easier for you to become a little bit anxious. Same thing coming onto his side. But ultimately, right now, it's beautiful. It's positive. There's no headaches. We're really just kind of going with the flow. We feel as though things are open. They are lovely. They are beautiful. And we're advancing. I love it. So ultimately, I'm seeing no obstacles is what I truly want to say. If we move on forward, I am getting over here our King of Swords. Now, he is wanting so much more from you, and he is wanting so much more at a very quicker pace. But the King of Swords over here is really saying that we're not quite going to give that to you right away because we're not quite ready for that. That being said, we want a lot more than what we have right now, but we're kind of slowing down our pace is what I want you to know. So we're taking one step at a time. We're trying to not repeat any patterns that we did not like into the past. We're really trying to change for the best for you, for him, for the relationship altogether. He obviously wants his relationship to work out. He wants a partnership to work out. And in order to do that, he has to be open with you. I'm getting over here, you need to follow your intuition. You need to listen to your subconscious. It's a little bit different sometimes, right? The subconscious to listen to, but yes, you do need to listen to that inner knowing that is there because you have so much information that is given to you. And sometimes I just kind of feel like we don't always see it. There's too much going around you. Sometimes there's too much stress or too much anxiousness, and you're missing those very important, beautiful, calming messages from Spirit. I'm also going to say over here that, you know what, I feel as though we're moving on forward into manifestations. This is what you wanted, but this is what you're getting. It is absolutely beautiful, and I feel as though you need to continue doing it. Ultimately, I'm getting our 3 of Wands. What are we doing with our 3 of Wands? We're moving forward. We are simply making the decisions to look forward for beauty into our life, to continue with you onto this path, but onto the long run. So ultimately, I'm going to say a beautiful cross altogether, sweetie. Let me go and give you some messages from Leo. Let's start off over here with our deck, this one here. Oh, Rashma, yes. I am so sorry. Reshma, I have those messages for you at 2:15, Reshma. At 2:15, sweetie. My beautiful IG, here you go. I am getting into messages over here for you. I want a beautiful fresh start with you. I want you to know that I'm going to continue to reach out towards you. I lie awake thinking about our future. I need you to wait upon me. I need you to give me a little bit of time. I need you to know that you are so very special to me. You are my world. I believe that we are meant to be together, that we are meant to be onto this path. What do you want exactly? And what do you want from me? I feel like we need to talk about the expectations. Ultimately, I want you to know that you are my everything. I love those messages. They're nice. Let's go see this cute little deck. I want you to know that you are absolutely so beautiful. I can feel your energy. It's really hard sometimes living without you. I really do want to hold you. My world changed when I met you, and I want you to know that I do receive your telepathic messages. Let's go to this cute little one over here, actually. Here we go. I need a little bit more time. When you're not around, I miss your smile. I want you to know that I do think of you daily. I've been trying to be so much better. I am also seeing over here that you are absolutely right. Let's go to this one. Some people don't want to see us together, but you know what? I really don't care. I'm not blind to the signs. I truly do see them. I want you to know that I am going to offer you a relationship. And I do want a commitment with you. You just need to give me a couple of weeks. I am always reminded of you. And I've been sending you messages in 5D. And I keep a close eye onto your social media, which we know that he does. That being said, my beautiful IG, I am going to wish you the most lovely evening. Or I'm going to wish you sweet dreams, because I do know that you are onto my time zone, my beautiful. And I am so glad that things are moving into the most perfect and most beautiful way for you. Sending you so much love, sweetie. I'm going to send all of these messages out to your email in just a couple moments. All right, let's go and see over here. We had, did we not have somebody over here? Muriel, where's Muriel? Okay, there we go. So, beautiful Muriel. Let's go for Muriel. And we're going to follow that up over here by Zach. And we're going to move on forward to Juanson. So, let's go for Muriel. You would like to know, should you move on from Sagittarius, or will he open up his heart and work onto a relationship? Let's go see, sweetie. So for Muriel, should you move on from Sagittarius, or will he open up his heart and work onto a relationship? All right, I am getting over here our Page of Wands, followed up by a Tower, but into the reverse position. So should you move on from Sagittarius ultimately at this moment? I'm going to say no. If you do love Sagittarius, I say definitely do give Sagittarius a chance, Muriel. I know that things are moving kind of slowly. I know that you're not quite getting what it is that you want. And I know that it's difficult for him to communicate. I know it's not easy to necessarily talk about what we want, what we desire, how we're looking towards the future. But honestly, Muriel, I do have to say, I don't see any breakups. I feel as though he's going to be able to step it on up. He might need a little bit of a push from you, though. He might need to know that this is really serious. He needs to open on up and talk to you about things because you don't really know where this is going. Because ultimately, he is looking towards the future, and he is looking at all different kind of commitments and options and things that you guys can do. He's just not really talking to you about it. So I'm definitely going to have to say, if you do love Sagittarius, it's a definite yes. I do believe that he's going to be able to open up his heart, but you might have to give him a little bit of a push there. So I say stay into the relationship, Muriel. There's absolutely no doubt into my mind, sweetie. All right. Let me go unsee our dear friend Zach. Muriel, wishing you the most loveliest evening, sweetie. Okay, so oh God, okay. Seriously, this is forever happening, Zach. This is very toxic. This is not good for you, sweetie. You deserve so much better. Honestly, you do. Let me go see. Is she okay? That is crazy. It is crazy. Zach, crazy is what I have to say. Let me go see. So number one is a no. Number two. Number two is a no for a reaction. Number three, no. Number three is no for the category that you have given. I feel like it's a different category. I feel like it's the other category, one that has more feelings. I feel as though we don't quite want a beginning, but we always think about a beginning. I feel as though we think about the future all the time. I just feel as though we're completely and so utterly confused that we think about the future, but we don't know if the future is possible at the long run, which is why we're confused. And there's yeses and there's nos. Number five. Yes. As for, let's go over here. I want to fight for this connection. I just don't know how. I'm seeking some strength and I'm seeking some courage. I know that I failed you and I know that I let you down big time. The distance between us is killing me. I spend a lot of time thinking about us, wishing that things were different. I regret my past mistakes, and I wish that I could have another chance with you. I denied our connection. I withheld from you how I truly felt. I was scared to commit to you. Now I have the opportunity to be with you. I'm working on myself to clear any negative energy, to be able to make room for a new and a blessed beginning with you. Spirit shows me signs every single day, synchronicities that you are ready to come together, and I trust our future and our connection. Let's get to the freaky ones. Although I have to say, oh yeah, we are Sunday. It's all good. It's all good. I was going to say, I think we've turned till Monday. No more freaky, but no, we are. So let's go and see freaky. What do we want here, sweetie? And then it's freaky once in time. Here we go. Well, yes, you know what? You get the information. We get as much as we can. We have 8 people on one ghost. Wow, look at that. Let's go see. So, voila. What do we want? We want you. Seriously. Yes, I know. It's still, yeah, I'm on Sunday, but Sunday is 18 plus 2. You're all good. So, I do have to say, I feel as though we want, and this is going to be interesting as a message, I feel like we want to just have that naughty, freaky sex. Like if this is the last time you guys are ever going to do it together. And we just want it to be the most passionate ever. We want to be able to live all of our beautiful fantasies. And we ultimately want you to take great control. We want to be submissive to your desires. We want you to tie us up, but strangely by the ankles over here. We want you to be strong. We want you to be powerful. And I'm even going to say we would not say no to somebody watching you guys. So I kind of feel like we're open to some voyeurism over here, sweetie. I know, right, Hanson? It goes by way too quickly, honestly. Let's go see about you, Juanson. Well, let's do your more calm ones first, Juanson, and then we'll do your sexy ones. Let's go see over here. I know, right? I don't know if you're into voyeurism here, that Anderson. I don't know. Kind of feel like this could be exciting. I kind of feel like she's excited by this. You never asked any poison questions with, you know, watching. Well, she doesn't want to watch you with anybody else. She doesn't want you to watch her with anybody else. She wants somebody to watch you guys together. No way, Rajma. At 2 hours and 15 minutes? Or is it 2:15 that I have given you? Yeah. Rajma at 2:15. And then I have Susan at 2:19. Well, that is interesting, Rajma. Okay, give me a couple moments, and I will pull some more out for you. But you're gonna have to live through Juanson's reading first, okay, sweetie? I am getting over here. Okay, so I do have our moon, which is pretty much telling me, you know what? I do have to say, I feel like Elizabetha altogether is truly telling you as much as she can. She's truly telling you as much as she needs to. I honestly don't feel like she's hiding anything from you. Really, I don't. I feel like she's a little bit of an open book right now. I feel like whenever she does really leave the other person, you are definitely going to be knowing about it. I feel like she's open about this. I feel as though she's making that decision right now. And whenever she's ready to jump on in with you, I feel she's not necessarily going to tell you that she's ready to be with you, but you're going to know that she's no longer with the other person, and that is going to be her cue telling you that you need to ask her out onto a date. So look out for that cue, okay? Other than that, let me go see if there's anything popping on up at work or anything of the such. I'm sorry, Reshma, you can't find it. I don't know what happened. It was at that time. But that's okay. Stick on by. I'll give you some new ones, sweetie. So, here we go. And I'm sorry you had to go through all that of looking. Honestly, that is horrible. Work. Watson. Work, work, work. Sometimes you feel like you want to run away. Sometimes you feel like it's too boring or something of the such. Maybe you just kind of feel like you want to end early. It's not necessarily that you want to run away, but sometimes you feel like you want to end your day a little bit earlier. Of course, you want to stay around Elizabetha, but anytime after lunch, I feel it could be good, right? Not too sure you spend all that much time into the afternoon with her. No, she doesn't hide it, right? She's so cute. I found that is absolutely adorable. All right, let's go and see what Spirit has to say into a message. All right, so you need to live in harmony with yourself, sweetie, is what I'm getting. Because when you live in harmony with yourself, the universe provides for you, sweetie. You get what you deserve and you get what you kind of throw on out there. So, and I know that you are so darn positive, honestly. You need to align your skills with that of others to create magic through the power of that creative collaboration. And I feel like this is a message from Spirit to tell you to continue to work, continue to put all that beautiful work and effort towards your page, towards your singing, towards that collaboration that are coming your way. Beautiful things seem to be coming also. You did. You were at 219, Susan. Susan? 219 and 40 seconds, my beautiful. And let's go see over here. What was I going to do? Oh, soulmate. Yeah, before I get into your naughty stuff, let's get to the soulmate. All right, soulmate message coming on out. Love and respect your loved one's opinions, but remain grounded into your own truth. You are both wise and beautiful souls. Everybody has a piece of that truth. I am liking. That is beautifully strong. Okay, let's do an angel and let's get naughty. Oh no, Rajma, stick around. I'll be with you in a couple moments. I'll give you some, sweetie. I know, right? You'll have spooky music. Woo! Yeah, I want you spooky music. But I don't want the cold. Honestly, I don't want to think about this. I do not want to think about the cold. I don't want to get back into it. I'm going to have to leave for like 3-4 months and go to somewhere tropical, not to be stuck into snow again. All right, Juansen, do not get stuck into any rut. Reevaluate your current plan. Take note of the things that are no longer serving you. And because you're connected to that beautiful energy of the source, I feel like you need to continue your manifestations. I feel as though you have such unlimited power altogether to change your reality to your beautiful benefit. You know how it works. You do it perfectly. Honestly, it is great. You're driving, right? Okay, well, Susan, so I don't send you back to go look what's going on. I'm going to tell you, Susan, I'm going to do a brief interlude over here, and I'm going to say what is going on with Andrew and that other woman, because I know you're driving, and I don't want you scrolling on back into minutes. I'm going to say, is there another woman? It was a definite no. There was no other woman. He is acting weird because he is wondering what is truly going on. He is wondering if you're able to commit to him, if you are going to be committing to him. So ultimately, this is what I am seeing, my beautiful. So he wants more commitment. He's wondering if at some point you're going to give it to him, because ultimately he does truly want to be with you. He doesn't want to be with anybody else. And there is nobody else, sweetie. Swanson. You put your fan and you put your ice. Let's go for it. Swanson. Oh, Swanson. Look what we want for you. We want you to explore all different kind of cavities. You do, and you have witnessed it, right? You are. You definitely are. Okay, I'm going to say, you know what? I kind of feel like, and honestly, what I'm getting over here when I'm saying exploring all different kind of cavities and parts, ultimately, we're still thinking about that sex outside somewhere into the park. But I feel as though we really, there's a game that she wants to be playing with you. Now, this game is about you undressing her. I feel as though you need to undress her into a very slow kind of fashion kind of way. She just really wants you to play around. She wants you to tease her. She doesn't ultimately want you to give her, you know, that ending. It's not what she wants. She wants you to play around. She wants you to tease her until she cannot take it anymore. And then I still don't feel like she wants you to give it to her. No. This is part of the fun. This is part of her game. So ultimately, this is what she's wanting. Why not? Why don't you combine both of them together into some kind of public park, sweetie? Why not? I know, Watson. It's all good. I'm liking it. Let me go and take out some more for you. It sounds fun to me. Just don't get caught, okay? Let's go and take out these ones. Hey, I didn't give you any messages. Non-sexual. What messages? Oh. Yeah, you can do that too, right? I knew you could. Okay, she's into biting. She's into biting, nibbling. No biting, nibbling. Don't vampire her. Yeah. She's into nibbling. She likes you to nibble parts of her body. She likes you to nibble, nipples, lips, earlobes, neck. She's into nibbling. Thighs. She loves it. So I say definite nibble away. Yeah, really, honestly, right? And that was just the first. You take that bucket of ice out, definitely. I'm going to calm you down with some loving messages after, okay? I don't want to let you go like that. My gosh. Although it was raining outside, that must be a little bit chilly. You can always go outside. I know, Reshma. She's a nibbler. Well, she likes to be nibbled on. Okay, so we are definitely fantasizing about you. No doubt about it. We want you to be our sex toy. Yes. You know what? I kind of feel like we're also thinking about sexting. I don't know if you're able to do that at work. I know you work into the same office. A little sexto every here and there. I kind of feel like it could be really exciting for her. And after those sextos, you go and meet into like some closet somewhere. And I know you know a special closet. You go for it. And they are real, right? Oh my gosh. We do have a little bit of some BDSM desires, no doubt about it. And we want you to ride us like a cowgirl. Let's go for it. Watson. Naughty. And let's go take this one out over here. Let's continue into your naughtiness. Okay, so I'm getting shut up and kiss me. You were born with those fangs. Sometimes into the daytime, she says, you better stop looking at me like that or I'm just not going to be responsible for what is going to be happening up next. Look at that. I told you about the biting. Here's a message. Completely different deck. Bite me, baby. I want to feel your teeth onto my skin. All right. Well, here you go. I can't wait for you to put it in me. I want it right here, right now. And we're not talking about the dildo. And tell me what you want, and I'll do it. I'll do all of it. Oh, this storm is not... I know, seriously. Oh, yeah, we're into spicy stuff. I know, oh my. Imagine if I would have got my bang bag. Honestly, I'm so disappointed I got a date bag. I'll use the date bag in other readings, but yes, my bang bag is on its way. Imagine the person who ordered the romantic date bag and is actually receiving really dirty messages with a bang bag. They're going to be insulted. Oh yes, oh yes. Now let me give you to conclude some beautiful messages, because I did not give you any messages coming from her. What does she truly want to say to you, right? Let's go find out. You're so funny. Oh my. I don't know, I kind of feel like I'm in a theater piece. Oh my, oh my, oh my. All right, okay, Page of Wands. What we want to know over here is that we would love to have a message. Are you able to text her, honestly? Yeah, are you able to text her? Do you have her I think you should ask her, for her number so you guys can text each other. I feel as though she's waiting for some messages coming from you. I feel like there's something that she wants. She wants passion. She wants a spark. She wants a little something more from you, sweetie, without necessarily completely telling you that she wants you right here, right now as a partner. But she wants a little something extra. If you don't have her phone number, let's go. Let's get it. Let's send ourselves some messages. Why not? You get so well along. Why don't you guys go see a movie? Why don't you guys go do something? As friends, of course. This is what she's waiting for. This is her message towards you. She wants a little something more. She wants some messages. She wants to look at her phone and see that this is coming from you and make her happy. Well, that's it, Watson. It's time. It is time. Tell her, would you like to go, just as friends. Mention as friends. It'll make her more comfortable. As friends, you want to go out and have a cup of coffee, we'll just have more times to talk and, to have some fun together, walk into the park, whatever it is. If there's anything special, any activity going around into your town for summertime, go for it. A late night movie. I know in my town in summertime, every week, every Thursday night, I think. I've never been because I work at that time, but they have like outside cinemas. So, go for it, sweetie. It is time. I'm going to go and see our beautiful Rajma now as you cool on down, okay, Juanson? Rajma, let's go for it, my sweetie. And I'm so sorry you did not find... I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. Yeah, you might have to go to church, right? You might have to go confess also, right? Yeah, I say maybe you need to go confess. Honestly, I think you have confessions. You have sinned. You have sinned while not being married. Ooh la la. Juanson, Juanson, Juanson. Okay, let's do that, and let's do this, and voila. Okay, Rajma, let's go for it, my sweetie. I was dishonest with you and myself. I lived one big lie. Life hasn't been too nice to me, and I kind of feel like sometimes I take it out onto you, onto my relationships. You're always going to have that beautiful, special place into my heart nobody else can feel. Oh, Juanson, she goes to church on Sundays, not because of the reading oh, well, okay, why not? Go for it. Combine two things. Go to the church with her on Sunday to go meet up with her, and at the same time you can confess. You're getting two things done at the same time. Perfect, Juanson. I'm loving it. Let's continue over here. Hurting you hurt me even more. All those secrets I kept caught up with me. I must admit that I'm longing for your touch and your warm embrace. Sometimes I'm afraid that it's too late to turn this around and to make it right. I choose you. Please stay in faith and trust that I am working my way back to you. I'm paying a heavy price for all my wrongs. Karma is not kind to me, but I know in time justice will be served. When I think about the time that we spent together, it brings beautiful joy to my heart. I hate having to hold my emotions and my words from you. I'm having just as a difficult time with my emotions as you are. You must know that you're not alone because we are in this together. Oh, yes, they do. But you're such a adorable, beautiful, loving little devil angel. You are magnificent, Juanson. And I think magnificent pretty much says it. I would not change you, not one bit. You are perfect in your beautiful self. Reshma, the way I have treated you was wrong. I want you to know that ultimately you were right. I am stuck in different visions of us together. Why do I feel this way? I wish that I could be a different person. At this moment, I am feeling blocked. I wish that I could be a little bit more like you. The passion I feel is overwhelming, and I don't know how to handle this. Beautiful Reshma, sending you so much love, my sweetie. Hello, my beautiful Indri. If you do want to come back tomorrow, I'm sending you so much love, sweetie, but we are just disconnecting for tonight, beautiful. We will be back tomorrow, though, and I hope that you're doing good, sweetie. Once, and you say probably that's why God keeps sending you back, right? I know that you're not. Hanson, have you seen, what is it called? I saw it on Netflix. I loved it. I loved all of it except for the very last season, which I didn't like as much. What is it called? It's with Kristen Bell. What's it called? It keep dying, and she goes back up to heaven, and heaven is actually the devil who's playing all different kind of games. What is that called? It is hilarious. Kristen Bell. Wait, I gotta go find. Do you know what it is? Kristen Bell, Netflix. Wait. After Earth, or I don't know what it is. It's not The House Across, which was a good movie, but that's not what it is. It had to do with heaven and earth. Okay, what next Netflix shows are Kristen Bell in? That should give it to me. Where was it? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to go on to this one. It's looking good. Hold on. The Woman Across, The Woman Released, The Good Place. The Good Place. That's what it's called. Yeah, it is. I loved it. I really, really did. I don't know. My stuff is kind of blocked over here. I don't know what is going on. I don't know if you guys are still there. Oh, there. Yeah. Okay. The Good Place. Thank you. Yeah. My gosh. You found it way before. Yeah. I loved it. I loved all the actors in it. I thought it was fantastic. No. All right. Okay. You should a heart. Oh, I like that. All right, so, okay, you did see it. I liked The Good Place all the way until the last season. Didn't like it all that much, but anyways. All right, that being said, I'm going to send you guys so much love. Thank you for being here tonight. Thank you, Juanson, so very much. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Same place, same time. So much love, so much abundance. Love you guys. Good night, my beautiful Juanson. See you tomorrow, sweetie. Good night, everybody. Good night, Indri. Good night, Zach, if you're still here. My beautiful Rajma. And I don't know who else is here, but good night, guys. See you tomorrow.